Hey folks, welcome to another West Yorkshire Retro Gamer stream, and tonight we are blowing the dust off the interview with Wyrg logo. We are starting these up again. Jackie says, why so late? I blame it on the Mortal Kombat practice. What can I say? And tonight I am delighted to welcome my special guest. He is the man behind Rockin Retro, Mr. J Black. How are you?
Doing good.
Doing good? Top man.
Yeah.
Excellent. So, firstly, thank you for coming on. We used to do these, I'd say about a year ago, and they're a lot of fun. It gives me the opportunity to get to know some of my fellow streamers, and it also gives them a chance to get a little bit of exposure and a little bit of free publicity as well. So it goes without saying, folks, if you haven't come across Jay at Rockin Retro before, do please give him a like, share and a follow here on Facebook. He is currently exclusive to the blue side, so do please give him all that good stuff, all that support. How are you doing, Jackie? Good to see you. Hope you're well. So, just to start with then, Jay, what got you into streaming?
Well, I'd seen some people do it before, and I thought it was a lot of fun, like play games and like talk to people, meeting people. And my buddy Kevin at LCA actually got me started doing it. Because I thought about it for a while, I talked to him about it, he kind of like lit a fire in my ass about it, so kind of started doing it.
Awesome. Yeah, so like, I mean, I say this, I kind of, with each question that I put to my guests, I always kind of answer the question for my own circumstances as well. So, for anyone that doesn't know, albeit Jackie knows, she followed me after a week. So,
sound like a robot, huh? Yeah.
That's her way of flirting with you, Jay. That's her way of flirting with you. Don't worry about it. Blame the Discord, Jackie. Blame the Discord. There you go. So, oh, hello. Who's this? Mark. Welcome in. How are you doing, man? Cheers for the like. Yeah. So the thing that got me into streaming, Jay, was it was all around lockdown, and all of my other hobbies have been taken away from me because of the lockdown. So I've been involved with brass bands, taekwondo clubs, supporting Legion United, all this kind of thing, taken away. Couldn't do it. So the only hobby I had remaining was playing video games, and up to that point I'd never really had any intention of becoming a streamer or anything like that. But I saw Ray Hendricks at High Score Wins playing 6 golden coins for the Game Boy, and he was doing it for a competition. And I'm very competitive, and I kind of thought, you know what, I like that game, let's give it a go, let's get in contact. So the competition being Retro Gaming League, and so I contacted Brian, and he said, we don't have any slots at the minute, but we'll put you on the reserve list. If a slot comes about, we will get you on. So literally a quarter of an hour later, only fine, man. Literally a quarter of an hour later, he got back to me and said, right, Clive, we've got a space. What's your page name? And I'm like, oh shit, I don't have a page yet. So this was all about. I think this whole process, if I remember right, was all happening sometime between 1 and 3 a.m. And ultimately, I got everything set up on Facebook. I used my mobile phone as my camera and my microphone. So, but the camera was actually showing the monitor, so I wasn't on camera at the time. So it was my phone camera was showing the monitor. It had the microphone for my voice. I didn't have any means of a timer or anything like that. You know, everything was just straight off the bat. and never looked back since, and kind of still streaming now. God knows how. so there we go, really. Brandes, Cyber7, welcome in, man. How you doing? Over on the YouTube side. Jackie says she's not flirting, lol. Yeah, whatever. I'm kidding. Jackie knows me. It's fine. She's normally the one getting jobs in on me, so I'll take any opportunity. She'll kill me for that. Anyways, how's Brandon this evening? Hope you're well, man. As you can all see, we're bringing back the interviews with Wyrg, and the special guest this evening is none other than Jay Black, Rockin Retro. So, talking of Rockin Retro, you've had a couple of incarnations in your short time as a streamer. So can you tell us a little bit about how you came up with the name of Rockin Retro, then the short stint having Rockin Modern as well, then the move to Doom Guy, and then the return to Rockin Retro?
Yeah, so I just came up with it because my last name is actually Rock. So, and with the game, so I figured Rock Retro sounds good. And I took part in the YWRG, and then after that, I kind of switched partway through to a different name. I had done a little bit. I wasn't going to do a thing called Rockin Modern, but I had this figured I could just play modern games if I wanted to, so I scrapped that really quickly. I didn't even really get that going. I kind of terminated that right away.
Alright. Sorry just to stop you there, dude. So we're having a couple of people saying that your voice is coming through somewhat echoey or wonky or whatever. It sounds fine on my side, but I don't know how it sounds from somebody else's stream side, like somebody else's viewing side. Sounds good on my side, so I don't know what's going on really.
I don't know.
You haven't got the audio open in two areas, have you?
I don't think so.
That's usually the first thing that happens.
Let's see. No, I don't have.
Just got the Discord open only, yeah?
Yeah, I'll do this over. Is that any better?
I mean, it sounds fine on my side. He spread some.
Sure.
He spread some wind butter on the mic, according to Brandon there. Done deal. That is Outcast. How are you doing, man? Good to see you. Just trying to get you smooth. Like, hey, no, appreciate it, man. How you how's Dan this evening? It's good to see you, man. What do you make of the start of the Retro League, Dan? It's been quite something, hasn't it, so far?
Well, hopefully, whatever I did mess around my audio mixer just now, so hopefully it's better.
Yeah, as I say, I haven't noticed any. I haven't noticed any problems, so. Just send us a PM then, mate. Send us a private message, man. All good. There you go, Jay. Jackie says that. Yeah.
That's funny.
Shit's garbage. Fucking. Oh, love it. Julie, welcome in. Thank you for the share and the like. How are you doing? Just bringing back the interview with Wyrg. We've got special guest Mr. Jay Black, Rockin Retro, on the revival here. So great to have him here. Hello, you pair of handsome devils. You keep doing this, Julie. We're gonna blush. All right, the redness is gonna start coming out of the stream. Look at that, Jill, looking all calm as you like. Yeah, whatever. Alright. All right, smooth boy. All right, you're my special guest. Don't take over now. Oh, what's this? Seriously, you're gonna get making it the full of it. Oh, ouch. Yeah, I mean that's some of the RNG there, isn't it, Dan? Yeah.
Goro RNG is going to be important to get lucky on.
Yeah, Goro's a prick. There's no two ways about it. Goro's a prick. Yeah. So I mean, in terms of hold on, what's that? Ooh, it's getting gooey in here. Don't you start blushing at all, Brandon. We know you're Mr. Silky Smooth. Flipping heck. Right. I can't even beat the whole shit. Well, I couldn't beat Metroid either, dude. So I know how you feel, man. And to be honest, at the very start of the week, I couldn't complete the game either. Goro kept kicking my ass. So yeah, less said about that. Yeah, well, I suffered the forearm and also the ultra tickle, and I was like, nah, fuck it. Yeah.
It's a funny name for it because nothing ticklish about it. Like half your health gone in one move.
It tickles your health right down to zip. Oh dear. Yeah. Oh well. Don't worry, Dan. This week will be out the way soon enough. Yeah. So Jay, this comes on nicely to your favourite games of all time and why. I mean, I already know one of them, but what's that? Say again. Say again. I didn't quite hear. There was a buzzing in my ear. Yeah, Super Ghouls and Ghosts on professional level. Nothing less will do. Yeah, I mean, it must be a game that you literally just feel so damn comfortable on to be able to say that you use it to relax. You know, we always, you know, we all like to have a bit of a laugh about it, don't we? But ultimately, you've got to have gotten bloody damn good at it. So, like, in terms of that, like, what kind of got you into Ghouls and Ghosts?
So, if you remember on my run when we did the little friendly competition between the two leagues, on my Super Ghost run, I was at the last level, you know, right before the final boss. On the second loop at 54 minutes, which isn't too bad. So it's like one loop going like a half hour, and like another loop going like 24 or so minutes or whatever, 27 minutes each per loop. Not bad. But I kind of messed up really bad at the end of that. I still got it done in the fast time though.
Yeah. No one was bloody touching that time. Jesus Christ, man. Fucking heck. Yeah, you. I mean, like, it's one of those. I guess that on a smaller scale, I can give Kung Fu Master as the nearest resemblance from my point of view. You know, it was the third game I ever had on the Game Boy. You know, I've had it ages, and it's just clicked. It's just been one of those, and it's like, you know, it's just one of those games where even if I put it on hard difficulty, to me it's still really easy. But then it, like, you know, you get some people that get to the first boss on easy the first boss of the first level on easy, and they can't beat him because they can't figure out the pattern of how to get under his chainsaw to kick him. Yeah. You know, and so they start stressing. I'm like, you're on easy mode and you're on the first boss. What's the issue? But it's because I know the game inside out, like how you know Super Ghouls and Ghosts inside out. You know, it's just one of those. Brandon says he can relate. He plays Cuphead to relax. Wow.
Yeah. Oh, see, that's the game I need to get. That's the game I want to get because it looks like a relaxing game. I can definitely relax that game. Sure.
I mean, it's really well made. You know, like visually, like Cuphead looks fantastic. You know, in terms of the whole, you know, 30s, 40s, and 50s cartoons. You know that
Oh
kind
yeah,
of
that
thing.
looks like it's very challenging gameplay. That's the
I've
other.
been, I've been
That's
told
the
it's
most
rock
I didn't
hard.
expect of it, maybe.
I've been told it's rock hard, which will suit you to a T, won't it? Dan says that MK4 is for Diddy parties. Are you on about Mario Kart 4 there, Dan?
No, he's talking about someone else. He's talking about the guy that's been on the news a lot lately. Diddy parties.
I was in like P Diddy by any chance.
P Diddy, yeah.
Oh, okay.
P Diddy.
Yeah, I've heard some vague rumours. No, Mortal Kombat 4. Jackie plays some game. Jackie plays an illegal game to relax. I thought she was going to say Glover, but totally not. I know. Brandon says he'll be streaming Cuphead more frequently. Nice.
Yeah.
I'll look forward to seeing that one. That'll be a good one. Yeah, from
pretty fun game.
Brandon says Cuphead's not hard apparently. He'd like to see you try a bit of Cuphead on stream.
I'll try that sometime.
Yeah. Oh, hello, Kibby.
Another game I would play. I gotta play more and learn a little bit better, so I can do it all in one go. But I got it. That's awesome.
Yeah, that was back. So when people used to send me a lot of stars, or they hit the supporter button, I used to create a screen for them. And Kirby has just walked on one of the old screens. I've kept all the old screens. I hardly ever use them now. But Brandon, just like on Facebook. So yeah, that was Chris Bell. He was friends with Brittany Cedillo, who was one of my early followers. Trina, welcome in as well. Thank you for the like. How are you? Awesome opossum. As I missed the start, how did Jay start in streaming? What? How did I miss this? This is what the replay is for, my friends. This is what the replay is for. You'll have to watch the. Unless Jay's happy to explain what got him into streaming.
Yeah, I was saying. So I watched a lot of streams for a while, and then I tried a little. I did try a little bit before I started doing it more consistently. I actually tried on Twitch. I played some Resident Evil, the newer one.
Oh, the remake.
That's the last time. Yeah, the remake. And I did. I had a pretty good fight in the church courtyard there after you rescued the girl. I had done that whole entire fight without taking any damage at all. Get hit once.
Oh. Hell, Jay. You're going to absolutely annihilate this retro league. Fuck you.
Yeah, I'm pretty excited about it. And then I stopped for a while to do it again. And I talked about it with my friend Kevin at OCC Gaming. And for a while, and then he finally got on me about like lit a fire in my ass about streaming, so I just started doing it. And I ended up running and echoey, huh? Well, that's not good. No, echoey? Again?
It just means they're hearing more of you. I mean, like, surely that's a good thing. So what's the name of your page? Rockin. Retro. Oh dear, I'm taking the mic. Damn you, Clive, you need to advertise this shit. It was kind of a spur of the moment thing, Trina, to be honest. It would have been advertised for about half an hour.
It really was.
Yeah, because I like after having done all the MK4 practice, I didn't feel like playing a game, and I just remember that you said you were quite happy to do one of these, so I was like, yeah, why not?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Hell yeah. Jackie says she likes to play a beat 'em up to relax, like Street Fighter or TMNT. Trina noticed an echo the other night when Discord was running for the Brandon stream.
I the microphone. I didn't hear any echo.
I'll have to watch the stream back and see if there is any echo on that Discord. Yeah, sorry about that. I mean, if it's Jay echoing, because like
I tested my microphone and I didn't hear any echo.
but it's like because I'm logged on to Discord as well, so if anything, I'd expect my voice to echo, but it's not from what I can tell. Brandon's got a question for you. He says, "What is your favourite Resident Evil game?" I know mine.
Oh, my favorite Resident Evil game?
Good question.
I played a lot of them too. It's gonna have to be 4. Yes. Classic was the remake one.
Yes.
Easy version. I like 4 a lot. My favorite.
The original 4, or especially the Wii version. Yeah, Resi 4 for me. Every day of the week. Yeah, absolutely love the storyline on Resi 4. The remake's not bad. Don't get me wrong.
I like it because you can play as my favorite Resident character, Leon. I like Leon. Kenny's badass.
Leon. I'm sorry, Leon. Sorry to disappoint you. But once the Las Plagas is complete, you'll become my puppets. See, I'm perfecting the Sadler impression. It's getting there. Oh, look at that! Brandon agrees with Resi 4. Nice. Jackie says you should have made Jay bigger than you, Clyde, because he's the starter. Oh my word. No, just a double J. Nothing I can't deal with. Oh, funny. Yeah, all good. Hey, Jackie, you know that the size of the 2 boxes is the same on the interviews. That's why my normal camera box is black. So, ambitions, Jay, in terms of streaming. What do you want to try and achieve as a streamer? Oh, I think he's. For any of you that don't know, Jay is a father, and family comes first. So if he does mute himself, it's probably because he's talking with his family. So, just so you know.
I might have to get up here for a minute, sir.
Yeah, no, you're absolutely.
I'll be right back.
Yeah, no problem, man. Absolutely no problem. No problem at all. Trina says, also with the large size Clive, I've never noticed how much white is in the beard. It's silver, right? Before we start getting onto this, right? It's silver. The white comes when I turn 50, not 40. Alright? Because the whole thing will be freaking bloody Snow White at that point, won't it? You know, if you really want to see, right, there it is. Silver. There's not a... Like, if I compare it... Oh, Wendy's jumped off now. I can't give her as a comparison. My cat Wendy's got white on her. This is silver, my dear. And it's getting so long, it's going to be coming off very soon. I'm just getting lazy, unfortunately. What's this? Clive the Giant. Hell yeah, man. Horrible close-up. I could have at least shaved for a close-up, couldn't I? That's terrible. Yeah, it's scaring the shit out of everyone that bloody watches this now. Clive, silver streaks. You're a cool dude. Thank you, Julie. Yeah. If I could say that I was keeping it for a fashion statement, I'd be lying. I'm just getting too lazy. I've always said if I can grab it, which unfortunately I can now, as you can see. That's too long. It's gotta go. It's gotta go. I'm looking old. That's my impression of looking 90. Yeah. All this is gonna go. All that's gonna go. Hell yeah. I'll feel like me again. Right now I feel like a flipping bear. Here he is! The man of the hour. He's back. I've been entertaining our loyal viewers with talk about my beard. So yeah. This is what we should come to expect on non-game playing streams. You know, we get all this random stuff. It's great. I enjoy it. Oh, Julie says keep it. It gets uncomfortable, Julie. It's really uncomfortable. I don't like it. It's gonna have to go. It's really messy. It's not a good thing. I like to stay as young looking as possible whilst my naturally young looking face stays that way. Because as soon as I start looking old, I'm gonna look really old. It's gotta go. Jay, just say some words. Anything at all? You're muted.
Oh, I'm sorry. That thing. That's like very sensitive.
It's fine. Absolutely fine. Yeah, so, streaming ambitions, mate. Streaming ambitions. Where do you want to go with streaming? Have you got any particular targets or objectives that you want to try and achieve as a streamer?
Just wanna entertain, show off my gun, honestly, I mean.
So very much a casual thing for yourself then, you know, just because of having
fun.
fun.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
It's a fun little thing to do.
Yeah.
Wherever it goes on, I'll go with it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if it weren't fun, I wouldn't still be doing it. Because you know, it's
fun. So
yeah,
I definitely enjoy it.
Too right, and it's the people that come into the stream that make the stream, as far as I'm concerned. I say it, I say it nearly every stream, and I mean it. You know, people like Dave Butler, for example, who's just coming with the like, how are you doing there, Mr. Entertainment Roundtable Cast?
I love Retro League.
Everyone's pointing that out apparently, Dave, and we're not sure what's causing it.
Yeah, I'm not sure. No idea what I'm doing.
What's up, subscribe? It's Timmy Batchelor that's the sus man. Come on now, Dave. You've just jumped on Tim's bandwagon there. Retro League winning, obviously. Come on, it's going to happen. Hey, end of the day, right? That Retro League has had. It's had Will win 3 of them. It's had the late great Matt Fallon in Oceanic Gaming win 1 of them. It's had Retro Lone Wolf win 1. It's had a bloody cheeseburger win the first season, for Christ's sake. Right? I kid you not, Jay. Right? Jester Gaming. Right? He was a talking cheeseburger.
That's amazing. I love that.
Honestly, it was something to behold when you watched it. The only slight problem was that his streams always lagged because he basically put everything into like ultra cinematic HD. You know what I mean? Like we're not just talking 4K, we're talking 12K. You know what I mean? Like but the thing was, despite him having a million pieces of equipment, like he just couldn't hack it. And so all of this fancy talking cheeseburgery stuff, yeah, it were great to watch, but my God, it lagged like hell, man. Yeah, he hasn't streamed for a long time now, but it was an interesting watch, it has to be said. Yeah, I mean, from my point of view, I mean, the ideal thing for me would be that if I could teach music, instruct taekwondo, and stream video games and make enough money off all 3 of them, you know, just to live, then I would do it. You know that, and so there is the motivation to try and grow the page or channel as much as I can, but I'm also realistic enough to know that it might not happen. And at the end of the day, the most important thing is to have fun with it and to try and entertain the masses, because ultimately it's your viewers that make your stream. We're just hosting it. You know what I mean? That's my view. You know, I don't mean that my view's right, but That's how I view it. Because without the people coming in, you don't have a stream, do you? So that's my take on it anyway. Right. What's this? Dave says my old PC couldn't even run Streamlabs. Oh no. You saw how much I was lagging. I think I lagged my viewership down by the time I got a better performance computer. They were gone. I think I lost some viewers initially because again my old computer wasn't even a gaming computer, let alone a streaming one.
I'm thinking the stream though to gain people and then lose people and then gain people and lose people.
That's it. You'll find that a lot of regulars that you have in your first year, you might not have them in your second. You've got new regulars come the third year, the fourth year you've got new people. I've done it. This is it. Hold on a minute. There. This man's got to do it now. You know what I mean? Yeah. If I've got to do it.
I don't want to make it look easy.
Well, it's supposed to be easy, and I just make it look shit. So yeah, that's got to be on your bucket list there, my friend. That'll be good. Julie coming in with the followage of 776 days. Thank you so much, Julie, for that followage. Dave says it's hard to tell because and the thing just absolutely goes up off the screen. 1 second. It's hard to tell because we definitely peaked in viewership around COVID and now it's gone. Yeah, I mean that's the thing, Dave. A lot of people were watching streams because there wasn't what else to do, was there? And now things, people are working again, people have got families again, and all this kind of thing. So, Dave says a dual Frogger stream. What are you going to do a dual stream with Jay there, Dave? Is that the intention? Hey Dave, do you want to come on one of these interview with WYRG sometime? I don't think we actually did one back when I started these. I think that was criminal. It's absolutely criminal. I should have done one with yourself by now. I'll definitely get you in for one sometime. Dave went from having a full lobby in Dead by Daylight to telling people that they have to wait to not having anybody that wants to play. Send us a message, dude. When you play, and if I'm free, I'll join you, man. I'll join you. I've still got DVD, so yeah, just let us know, man. Yeah, let us know. Yeah, so that's all to do with the ambitions. So we'll keep this one brief, but ambitions within the Retro League. How far do you think you can go in the competition?
I'll probably go right at the top. If I put practice in and then I focus on it. Yeah, something I've never seen wrong, like some of the games that are in the pool. I'm definitely interested in playing some of them. And I know I can learn just about any game I put my mind to.
Yeah.
I didn't even really Metroid, but I did it, pull it off, and I came third. Time 40.
Yeah, I mean that's.
I told some people at work, some of the young guys that worked with me yesterday. They played some more retro games. They played Metroid. And one of the kids, the younger kids, said, "Hey, I would play beat Metroid, for the retro gaming league." And he's like, "Oh yeah, how long did it take? It was like 40 minutes." He's like, "What the hell? 40 minutes?" I'm like, "Yeah, man."
That's it, innit? I feel like I'm a bit of a veteran in the Retro League now because I've been in there since week 2, season 3. And with everything that I've seen throughout all of that, I'd like to think that I'm somewhere in the middle. I definitely wouldn't see me as a bottom category player, and I wouldn't see me as a top category player. Do I go into each season trying to win it? Hell yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. There's no point being in a competition if you don't go in with the intention of trying to win it. So from my perspective, when a game like Mortal Kombat 4 comes along, in other words, a game that I'm actually decent at, I'm taking no bloody prisoners. Right? I am there to try my best to get the first place. If we're doing games like bloody Metroid that I've never run in my entire life, fuck that. I'll just do my best and hope for the best. You know, 'cause I know my limits.
I'd like the afford completion on more Final Fantasy 4 with a good time limit.
Yeah, if we weren't going through the credits, I'd be aiming for 6. Honestly.
Yeah.
You know, the credits really, you know, they knock off around 10 minutes of your bloody stream. So, oh, what's this? Dave says, what's up, Skeletor? Skeletor? Who the bloody hell's doing a Skeletor impression? Who are you on about, dude? I'll throw it out there. I usually try to keep it on a Tuesday. Oh, for DVD, yeah. Right, nice one. All right, well, just send us a message on a Tuesday, Dave, because you actually stream around the time that I usually eat some food, so I can eat some food at another point. You know, to join you on some DVD. Yeah, just let us know, man. Send us a PM on Messenger, and if I'm free, I'll happily join you, man. Robert's picture is of Skeletor. Robert's picture is of Skeletor. Oh, Rob T. Kerr. Oh yeah. I like Rob. He's such a funny dude. I mean, the whole Chirok thing. I don't think Rob will ever live down Chirok after what happened last in LC. Played the wrong Chirok, man.
That was.
Oh, crumbs.
And that game was intense. That game I got 3 completions on. I can't believe I pulled it off.
Yeah, I mean, Rage Wars is a great game, but poor Rob.
Was almost abysmal at South Park.
Hey, South Park's a damn good game.
South Park was a lot of fun, though. I had a lot of fun playing it.
Yeah.
And that was the one week I got first on the run.
Ah, right. So Rob said hi, everyone. I didn't see his message. Hold on, let me scroll.
I didn't refresh the page.
I'm just scrolling up now. I'm not seeing it. Where's Rob's message?
No.
I'm assuming it's on FB. I don't know. I'm scrolled up. I can't see it. Well, if you're there, Rob, welcome in, man. Hope you're well. I'm just scrolling through. I'm not seeing it. Oh well. Right. So Trina's got a question for you. So is the Doom guy gone forever?
Yeah.
Yeah, I kind of like that. I kind of like that name. That was a good one. I mean, I still think that you should have been the Super G&G guy.
I love Doom.
Doom's a great franchise. Yeah, I love Doom.
I got one coming out next year where it's all like middle ages styled and.
Oh my god.
He's got a chainsaw shield and he's got a shotgun and he has this like really badass like dark black gray like wolf cape thing. Oh my god, man!
Oh wow.
We made me see it. It's fucking amazing.
We'll have to check that one out. Doom Eternal's friggin' horrible, isn't it? It's an amazing game, but so hard. Jesus Christ. Let's see what else we've got here. Not the Doom guy. I didn't get a memo Rob was here. No, me neither, man. I can't see any comment from Rob. He said hi to you and to everyone before I said hi to Skeletor. He usually comes in with a warning. Unless I'm seeing things. Again, Medieval Doom. Yeah, Medieval Doom. Wow. That'd be quite something, that, wouldn't it?
Oh, there's a movie where you can ride dragon around, you can like pilot the big Titan thing. Yeah, that new game is gonna be amazing.
Yeah. So which games in the RGL are you looking forward to playing? If they come up, of course.
Mega Man 4, if that comes up, I wouldn't mind playing that. I would play that. That's been a lot of fun. Playing that a lot lately. What else did I see was in there? wanted to play Thunder Force 3, but I got freaking scrapped.
Nah, it's not scrapped. It's in playoffs.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah. So basically, what happened there, Jay, is that because Will pulled the trigger on a game that was already a guaranteed game, rather than it being taken off or put back into the duck pool, it has been put automatically into the playoff. So it'll probably be the quarter-final game, I would think.
Maybe that Life Force game, maybe. I mean, I know that's basically the same as Thunder Force, but
Yeah. I've heard it's harder. I've heard Life Force is harder than Thunder Force. Yeah.
even better. Because after I played Thunder Force, I was spanking that game.
You were doing really well. You were doing really well on Thunder Force.
Oh yeah.
I was doing absolute dog shit.
That.
It's similar to our type.
It took me a long time, like just a lot of practicing.
Yeah. Like
When I do games for stuff like this,
yeah.
I love to practice like a lot. I got practice like 3 or 4 hours a night for these games.
I'm
do it, like trying to get better at it. And I go online and I look up other people's runs. I look information about the game. Like, I do a lot of research on it as well as like playing and practicing it.
I'm loving what I'm hearing. I'm loving what I'm hearing because it's what I try and do as well. Yeah.
I try to just get as much knowledge on the game as I can, and then with that knowledge, practice it, do runs over and over again.
Yeah.
So really better. I started to do the night slashes. I played that so much. I was almost kind of getting tired of playing it, but I was like, I gotta keep playing it, get better at it, and then
Yeah,
got to fucking 20.
Oh yeah. Ooh yeah. Yeah, good game. That, as I say, that flipping that tune cut that they call Moonlight or whatever. That tune on Night Slashes is great. I've actually added that to my playlist on YouTube now. It's a really good tune. Yeah, like with Thunder Force and Life Force, I find that they're just too similar to R-Type and Gradius, and I was shit at both of those, so I don't have any hope for those, really. Oh, what's Dave saying here? When was the last time you played Splatterhouse? Probably in the last time that Splatterhouse 3 came up in the LC, Dave. It was a choice from Ted at Raz Retro Corner. Unfortunately, he had to pull out just before that game came about. But yeah, so that would have been about, so not the season just gone, but the season before. So you've been talking about 2 years ago now? Yeah.
I was playing some Splatterhouse 3 the other night, actually, 2 minutes ago.
Oh yeah? Yeah.
Oh yeah. Playing PC season, so I'm
Ah, yeah. I was contemplating something like that, you know, just coming out with bloody spooky games for Halloween. But then I'd have to come out with Christmas games in December, and I ain't bringing out Christmas games. Fuck that shit. Like snow and ice levels, right? They're my nemesis anyway. Too fucking cold, man. Sub-Zero's cold enough. Yeah, can't be having any of that. Gotcha. I know it's been a minute. It has, Dave. Yeah, bloody hell. Yeah, that's 2 seasons ago on the LC. Yeah, wow. I would say games. Oh no, you're fine, dude. I mean, it is nearly 1:30 in the morning. So yeah.
It's only about 8:30 my way, but
yeah, but if you've had a long day, you've had a long day, dude. These things happen. Trina says Frogger has a Halloween level. It does.
Ooh.
Yeah. So does Diddy Kong Racing. So does Banjo Kazooie.
Trying to play some spookier games. Super Cool the Ghost is really spooky.
Oh, jeez.
I
Can't be doing this. Yeah, I mean, but this is why I chose Night Slashes. This is why me and Noah, when we talked about it. Ah, there's Rob. There's Rob. Wait, right, Rob. You apparently said something, but your message never shown up in the chat whatsoever. But he's there now. We've also got Razza over on YouTube. How you doing, man? How?
Yeah, of course they are.
Does Clive deserve legendary status? Hell yeah, Rob. Legend man. Top man. Let's just put this out there, right? Rob TK, RTK Retro Gaming, has given the WYRG League Cup, some of the most memorable moments that it will ever have. Rob, we love you for it. Keep doing you. He said, yo, Clive, yeah, the message never showed, mate. Even Trina couldn't see it, and Trina loves your messages. Yeah, we couldn't see it, man. How's Razza? How is Rob and Razza this evening? How are you, boys? How are you? Both of you might not be familiar with what we're doing here right now, actually, Rob and Razza. So, about a year ago, I started doing what I'm calling the interview with WIRG by getting a whole bunch of different streamers and moderators and judges on and viewers onto the stream, just to have a chat to them about what they like about streaming and all this kind of thing. So yeah, the latest special guest is Jay from Rockin Retro. So yeah, so Razza's new here, so we've got no idea. Hey, Anime, welcome in. How you doing, man? Yeah, Anime, you're a newbie to the interviews with WIRG as well. Yeah, welcome in. Yeah, so I'm just basically saying to Razza as well that I've been getting people on. I've been getting people onto the streams. Just have a chat with them and see what it's all about. Julie says that you've messaged 3 times. I keep checking the chat, Julie. Nothing's shown up for yourself for a little while, Julie.
Chat's maybe broken.
It looks as if Facebook chat's been very selective, doesn't it? The last message that I've seen from yourself, Julie, was when you put the followers in at 776 days. So if you've put some other messages in, I do apologise.
I just refreshed. I can see some of Julie's messages now.
Right. Yeah, I mean, refreshing stream does sometimes.
Is that really odd? This is stuff that's not coming through everyone.
Yeah, it's a shame, isn't it? John, welcome in. Thank you for the like. How are you doing?
New messages from people.
Yeah, I'm sorry, folks. The Facebook chat seems to be a little bit broken this evening. Razza says, love the Super Mario top. Hey, it's a good one, that, isn't it? Yeah. How long have you had that top there, Jay?
Probably less than a year.
Oh, good.
Might go that for me. Just my memory stuff.
Yeah, no wrong with that. Right. Oh, Julie's refreshing. If you want to put the messages in the chat again there, Julie, and I'll read every single one of them. So sorry that I've missed some of the chat there. As I say, it's not showing up on my side, unfortunately. Brandon says, I wish I had a fancy Super Mario sweatshirt. I'm sure you'll obtain one at some point there, Brandon. What we got? Yeah, you're exactly right there, Anime. Yeah, so it's I've basically brought back the interviews with WIRG. So anyone that wants to come on as a guest anytime, just let me know and we'll get it sorted. You know, we'll get everything set up like this, and yeah, we'll have a right good natter. Why the heck not? FB poops the butt. The app is really starting to suck. I don't think there's anyone behind the wheel, Brandon. That's the problem. Razza says, I had a Mario lunchbox back in the day. Good times. Hey, I'll tell you, video gaming as a kid, that is good times. I'm sure you agree there, Jay.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. She's mentioned about the OMST by the looks of it. So, I'll try again. I won my Money in the Bank match. You're on a hot streak, Julie. Your wrestler in the OMST is absolutely kicking all the other women's butts right now. Trina says, I couldn't see anything Julie said either. David just has the pro chat view. That's it, yeah. So Dave's paying about $100 a month so that he don't miss any chat. Oh dear. Oh boy. John says, I'm just going to catch up with chat a little bit here. John says, Jake, Clive, thank goodness you boys are here. Fortunately, I told my mother about you guys by displaying your show on her Facebook message. Cheers, man. Appreciate it. Dave says she said that she won her money in the bank. Ah, right, okay, yeah. So Jay, have any Kingdom Hearts stories worth talking to your fans this week? And is it about Kingdom Hearts?
Kingdom Hearts.
Hmm.
Love the first Kingdom Hearts game. I don't know about any stories. But, I don't know about that, but the game is very fun. Yes.
I'm going to say you'll know more about it than I do, that's for sure. It's not a game I've ever owned, so I couldn't really answer anything on that one. Dave says, must be the iPhone. Yeah, could be. Julie says, OnlyFans chat. Oh my word, it's getting spicy in here now. Trina says, I got the version that runs off tinfoil and bunny ears.
Oh my.
I believe that's called dial-up. Jeez, that's going back a while, isn't it? Freaking dial-up, that's going back some time. Was taking pictures of the Aurora Borealis during my dinner break. Oh, nice, Dave. My mum actually went to Scandinavia a few months ago specifically for the Northern Lights. Yeah, it's they look good. They certainly look good. We can't get enough of those Keyblades and a collection of other Kingdom Hearts weapons. There you go. Brandon says, I still have my Mario something swear word blanket. I passed it down to my daughter, and now that she's old enough to play the games, funnily enough, I saw the Angry Video Game Nerd on YouTube has the same blanket. Well, there you go. Famous blankets all of a sudden. Can't be bad. Trina says, we still had dial-up when I graduated high school. Oh my word. Right. Can't imagine what I had when I graduated then. Moving on. I'm older than you folks. What can I say?
Me not by much.
Yeah, but you're still younger, which makes you a spring chicken compared to this old dog right here.
I love that. My back is really nice.
That blanket is about 35 years old. Wow. Nice. Can't be bad. Right, so you know what? We've got quite a few people in the chat now. So, do you have any questions for the J-Meister? Put them in the chat and I will read them out to Jay one by one. John says, so Jay, remember Castle Oblivion? It's where the memories are being removed every time you go up a floor. Take a wild guess at how many side effects that building has. I hope you understand that question. I ain't got a clue, dude.
Side effects? I'm not sure, actually.
Hello, Wendy.
I've never heard the side effects that go with that.
Look at this beautiful girl, by the way. She's huge. She is absolutely massive, is this girl.
I know that place is a pain in the ass on that part of the game. For sure.
This girl is called Wendy. Very, very much like the Cooper girl. And very much just as grumpy.
Julie just put us in our place.
I'm older than both of you boys. Don't count with women, Julie. We never ask women their ages, so that don't count. Trying to get us out of this one, Jay. Trina says her cat's bigger than my cat. Are you kidding? I mean, it must be a male then. You must have a male cat then. Because, like, Wendy is the biggest female cat that I have ever seen. She's bloody mahoosive. And the only cat that was bigger than Wendy was Vax until she lost weight. Wendy here, just like the Peter Pan level of Kingdom Hearts. Fortunately, Peter Pan is the public domain in most countries. Julie says, I wish. It's all good. Right, folks, put some questions to our special guest this evening. Anything to do with streaming? If it is personal, please, moderate. But again, I mean, anything's fair game. You decide what you're happy to answer there, Jay. But you know, like yeah, any questions for the man behind Rockin Retro? Do please put them in the chat. Trina's got a really broody boy. Girls a wee tubby too. Well, there you go then. Yeah, but she's a big girl, isn't she? She's a big girl. She's a big softie as well, when she wants to be. So yeah, any questions for Jay? John says, when will you display more shows, Jay old buddy? I think that more fans are eager to watch your gameplay. There certainly will be in terms of Retro League.
Probably this weekend when you're around the Retro League.
Yeah, so that's a fair point, folks. Wendy! Do not do that again. Bloody hurts. Just in my hand. Anyway, yeah. So every weekend, folks, you can catch both me and Jay doing our Retro Gaming League official runs. So do please keep an eye out for those.
Alright.
Something else was mentioned here. Right, Jay, what is your favourite genre of game and who's your favourite video game anti-hero? What a question that is.
Platformer.
Platformers? Okay.
Favorite video game anti-hero.
That's a question, that, isn't it?
This is a question I gotta think. Yeah, I think that's hot.
I hate thinking. Thinking, especially after 12 midnight, thinking is a real problem for me. Cannot lie. Good idea. I'm looking forward to seeing him in action. Oh, I'm telling you, this guy's going to absolutely kill it in the Retro League, John. He is. He's going to be right up there. No doubt. Aye, fair, man.
Favorite video game anti-hero.
I don't think, in all the interviews, I don't think we've ever had that question. That's a bloody good question, that.
Yeah, that's a good question.
Yeah. Julie, even I could answer that one for you, on behalf of Jay, and that is Super Ghouls and Ghosts for the Super Nintendo.
Yeah. That is true.
Yeah.
Give me 1 second. I'm sorry for my
No need to apologise, man. No need to apologise. Yeah, Jay's a family man, folks. Yeah, he's got family duties occasionally. So, it's all good. But yeah, like the game that is lodged into Jay's brain permanently is Super Ghouls and Ghosts. If you took that game away from Jay, he would be one of the grumpiest people you've ever met. Like, that game is almost like a family member to him because he's that damn bloody good at it. There is no argument. He is that bloody good at it. It ain't 12 midnight in the US of A. Who wins a fight? Arthur from Super DNG or Doom guy from, well, Doom. That's a good question. I'll leave that for Jay. I'm not answering that one. I've got to say the Doom guy because I really like Doom and I don't particularly like GNG. So. Favorite video game? Power Up. Ooh, Power Up. Power Up. Oh, crumbs. Now then, that is crumbs. Right, that's a good one. That's a good one. John says, we know the penalty of stealing Super Ghouls and Ghosts. We respect James' game. Yeah. Trina must head to bed and then watch the stream from her bed on her phone. Because beds are not for sleeping in these days, are they? They are for watching really cool interview streams. But nah, I'm kidding, Trina. Now, thanks a lot for coming in, Trina, and you sleep well. And I'll remind him to get those frogs. Don't you worry, Trina. I will I will pass that suggestion on to him. I mean, he can read the chat when he comes back anyway, but I will remind him. But yeah, awesome opossum there, folks. Trina, are you getting yourself on one of these? Are you going to come on one of the interviews sometime? Be great to have you on if you like. I've been in bed since I got here, but now I go to sleep. No problem, Trina. No problem. But yeah, you know, it'd be great to have you on if you ever want to come on. Same with you, Brandon. We haven't had you on yet, have we? Brandon and Trina. Definitely get you on. Oh, Brandon's got so many questions coming through. Right, Jay.
Good.
No, you're fine, man. Is everything okay? It's one of those where it'll have to be kind of thing.
Yeah.
I get you, man. I get you. I'm sure that you'll want to wish Trina a very good night and all that jazz, because she's about to go to sleep. She's very keen on seeing you master the art of Swampy's Revenge. So crush it, like strangle it, you know. Yeah, you got that, definitely. John says, so Clive, mate, how often do you tell stories about Great Britain to Jay? Probably never. I'm not British. I am West Yorkshire-ish. That's my nationality. I'm not British. So there we go. Trina says, provided I start streaming or judging again, well, you will be, because the League Cup will start after the Retro League. So otherwise, I'm just a smart-ass viewer. Trina, what you like? We'll get you on when you feel comfortable, Trina. Don't worry about that. Right, Jay, Brandon has got a shed load of questions for you. He even put one to me as well. So West Yorkshire-ish sounds like a way to order a steak. Yeah, I guess so. You got well done, rare, and West Yorkshire-ish.
Oh my.
Exactly. This chat's going in a very weird direction here. So let's get these Brandon questions over to you, Jay. So right. So the first one, I think you might have answered this earlier on, Jay, but Brandon says, how did you get into Super G&G? Oh, family matters again.
Sexual terror.
Kids are like that, mate. Trust me.
So actually, I used to play Super Movie Ghosts as a kid with my cousin, and we never really got too far on it. We got to generally cool stomach, and we couldn't get past that part where the level rocks back and forth, you know?
Oh, that level. Oh.
Yeah. Sometime not this past summer, but the summer before I started like playing practice. I played like someone else kid. I was like, I got interested in playing it again. I love platformers, so I started playing it, and I got to about the same area. Kept getting killed. Kept getting the same area, get killed. And like, started getting pissed off about it, so I just started playing it a lot. And
when?
it took me a lot of save stating to learn the levels. Save states are great.
Save states, saves lives, and all that jazz.
Now though that I play now. I don't need save states to play Super Movie Ghosts.
Yeah.
At all.
Nah, you've mastered it.
I have that game.
Yeah,
Pretty good.
You've mastered it.
Depending on the RNG for it though, because sometimes when you play around a bit, it can be really trolly, like especially on professional mode. it can get really bad sometimes.
When I've seen
That's
you,
I think the last time I played it, I streamed on professional mode. I stopped because I was just getting like hard trolled real bad. I was like, I'm gonna shut this off before I really flip the fuck out and you know, body slam my whole computer desk to the floor and smash everything.
yeah, but then you'd have to buy all your equipment again, dude. It's just not worth it, is it?
All that, so it's not worth it. I'm back to a different time, you know.
Yeah.
It's definitely not worth it at all.
Nah. I've been saying, like, I've gotten really angry on stream sometimes, but I've never ever destroyed my equipment for it. If you haven't already gone, Trina, have a great night. Thanks a lot for popping in, and we'll talk to you very soon, I'm sure. John, I'll get to that comment in a second, because it's quite a lengthy one. Let me just get to... Oh, I've just bloody well lost me 2 chats, because I've had to expand John's comment. 1 second, folks, on YouTube and Kick. Bear with... I need to get something working that merges all the chats. That'd be great. Right, Brandon's next question is favorite video game power up.
Favorite video game power up. Favorite video game power up. Doom. Berserk.
Oh, the one-hit punch. Yeah.
Yes. Doom Berserk power up.
Good answer.
That shit is like legendary. It's awesome. I love it.
And then the effect when the enemy explodes into a pulse.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. It feels so powerful.
Alright. Yeah.
Absolutely feels so powerful.
Oh yeah. I think for me, oh god. Oh, what's the best power up that I've come across? Probably just any that make me invincible. That's just a cheap cop out, because I'm not really sure. I'd have to put some thought into that one. Right. Let's have a look. I'll just complete these Brandon ones, John, and then I'll come to yours. So I'm not ignoring your one. It's just yours is the longest question of all. So I'll do these short ones first. Brandon says, "Oh yeah, this is a good one for you, Jay. Who wins in a fight, Arthur from Super GNG or Doom guy from Doom?"
Probably gonna be the Doom guy.
It's gotta be crushing with one bullet.
Especially let's talk about the Doom Marine every time he becomes Doom Slayer, because when he becomes a Doom Slayer, he just like achieves a whole another like fucking insane level of power.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous how strong Doom Slayer really is.
Yeah.
I mean, he gets on top of the Titan and punches it in the head once, like just ends it. One shot Titan from hell, like that's insane.
Oh yeah, I'm with you on that one. Brandon says he's got questions for days because he is a nerd.
That's the way.
He's got plenty more. He said, "Ooh, an interview." Oh yeah, because I said we're gonna get Brandon on. I'm gonna get Brandon on one of these interview shows. Right. If you already say it like that, they just pour tea on it. Yorkshire tea, obviously. Yeah, and I never got an answer to the anti-hero question. Oh. Yeah. Did you ever think of something for that, or do you need a bit more time on that one?
I'm trying to think. Favorite anti-hero.
I'm assuming he's meaning someone like Deadpool, like that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Even I'm not sure on that one, Brandon. Maybe we'll come back to that question. That needs a bit of thinking time. And then
I'll put some thought on that.
Yeah. I'll do the same with that one as well.
I'll definitely put some thought on that because
yeah. Like that question has never come up on any of my interviews before now, so that's a good one, is that? Deadpool, Shadow, Wario, there's a lot. No, that's fair. That's fair.
There
comment.
is a lot.
Brandon says, have you ever played the G&G hack?
Which gene do you have?
I don't know. It just says, have you ever played the G&G hack?
I mean, it's technically. I do have a version that's restored. It is a hack. It takes the lag away from the game, like the original lag
All
of the
right.
game. It removes that from it. So technically, I guess I play one all the time.
Ah, very
Because
good.
it is hacked to make a difference in the game. So.
Oh, Brandon says any of them. Right, okay. Right, as you say, it's like...
You know, actually, I think one of my other favorite games too. That's not like a. I don't even consider it a retro game. Maybe it is because it's back from the PS3. It was originally made on the PS3. They've done like remakes and remasters of it, but the game The Last of Us.
Oh, right,
guy
yeah.
that made that, I would consider him an anti-hero. Because he's not exactly evil, but he did some shit in the game. He doesn't do that's like I wouldn't consider really good. But he does it for a good cause. So probably Joel Miller, favorite anti-hero. That game, it's one of my. That game always contends actually to Google Ghost for me.
Yeah, well, like the second.
It's always like I kind of go back and forth with it because The Last of Us is a really great game. Has a really good story. It has great characters and events and just crazy shit that happens. It's such a good fucking like heart-wrenching game.
Yeah, well, the second.
If
The
you
second.
ever played that game, I
The,
think I'm gonna get it on the PC soon. I'm gonna go Steam soon and play it. But the very beginning, like the very intro to the game, like if you have daughters, it might pull at your heartstrings. I won't say any more about it, but it's a very emotional opening for a game. Probably
I've heard a lot about it.
Probably one of the most. Yeah, I would say it's probably the most. It's a pretty heart-wrenching opening.
Yeah.
Like I said, if you're a father with daughters, even more so. It would probably like have more effect on someone.
Yeah, I mean
It's a great game though.
yeah. Well, it took years for the second one to come out a couple of years ago, didn't it?
Yeah.
Because
And that second one is so long too. It's crazy.
and there
I
was
feel like I've been playing it like bits and pieces here and there, but I feel like I've been playing it like so long. Even when I do play, I feel like I still haven't gotten even like halfway through it yet.
no. Well, there
There's already a lot. There's already a lot of shit happening in the game.
yeah. There was also an argument as to whether they were going to make it the last PS4 game or one of the first PS5 games. They were talking about that for yonks apparently. Yeah.
When I was they were talking about that too.
Say again, sorry.
I remember when that was getting released, they were talking about that being a possibility.
Yeah, no,
That's
that's right.
PS4 or they're gonna have it switch to PS5.
Yeah. Brandon put a question in for me, so I'll answer that one after I have a look at John's question here. Thank you for waiting patiently there, John. So it says, in case Warner Brothers makes Kingdom Hearts spoof, like how this company is known for making parodies in the past, here is a suggestion for the Keybearer's bodyguards. Bull Gator as Donald Duck, since Bull's mace can be Donald's wizard staff, and Axel as Goofy when this alligator has a shield to protect Noble Heart Horse with a Keyblade. What other suggestions do you have for Keyblade's Masters bodyguards, J. Old Pal? We Kingdom Hearts fans would like to hear. Blew my neck. That's a question and a half, that, isn't it? I mean, having some kind of crossover between either Disney or Warner Brothers and then Kingdom Hearts. It's pretty deep.
I like fan fiction about where that stops. I just can't see those companies doing a crossover. Maybe.
I mean, they're very different, aren't they? I mean,
yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
I mean, to be honest, John, by the sounds of it, you should get on board with it. You should actually be contacting Warner Brothers and the makers of Kingdom Hearts and putting your ideas forward, because you've obviously got a very clear idea and clear image in your head as to how it would look. So definitely get in touch with them, man, because you've got all the ideas. It's all good putting it to the likes of us, but put it to the people who can make it happen, man. That'd be my suggestion. Brandon put a question to me. He says, here's one for you, Clive. Who wins Jerry from Smart... Oh, God, it's one of these. Right, okay. Jerry from Smart Ball, or whatever the hell the main character in Kung Fu Master's name is. He's called Bruce Leap. And how badly does KFM guy lose? Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. That... right, so thank you for all the likes and shares, folks. We're going to end it here today. Oh my God, that's put me on the spot. What's the other comment it put? Well, it said, good choice regarding your anti-hero. Which of Ramona's evil exes do you like the most? Why is it the lady with the extending sword? Can't for the life of me think why. Maybe it's because her, like, one of Ramona's evil exes is a woman. Would be kind of cool when you think about it. But anyway, going into dodgy territory there, aren't we? Lady with a sword. She's sharp as that one, isn't she? Oh, right, enough. Go on. I'm a dad. We're dads. We are both dads. We can get away with dad jokes, right? There you go. Perfect. Hell yeah, man. Yeah, Bruce Leap. Yeah, Jerry would take him down. I don't know, the Bruce Leap backflip is devastating. Takes out a third of all Boss's energy. You know, I mean, Jerry would have to have his ultimate smart balling ammunition to take out Bruce Leap. You know what I mean? So, I don't know, man. I'm more experienced on KFM than I am on Smart Ball. So, yeah, Smart Ball. You're from down south, mate. Jay, he's turned it round another corner now. Jerry versus Arthur. The Smart Ball versus Arthur. No hesitation. Jerry fights mutant birds. Bruce Leap is no match for him. I don't know.
I've deal with all kinds of nasties and demons from hell and all sorts of crazy shit.
Alright, so I'll put it to both of you then, right? If we were putting Bruce Leap from KFM, Jerry from Smart Ball, as in the Smart Ball, and Arthur from G&G, right? Who wins in a triple threat match? A triple threat elimination match. I want the order. 1, 2, 3. Who gets eliminated first, second, and third? Who wins the thing?
Arthur's not getting eliminated first. I'm sorry. He's running around like big ass plate mail, shield, all sorts of crazy weapons there. Like versus a smart ball that slams down the ground, or not flattens itself, and can like run walls and then Kung Fu Man. I'm gonna have to go Arthur on this one. Sorry, like.
What, Arthur's eliminated first?
I don't see. Yeah, I don't know. I don't see attacks affecting Arthur. I think it's really Arthur has too. Like, look at all the crazy jumping shit he does. Like, I mean.
Oh, golly. Wow. Oh, this topic's absolutely.
I gotta go with Arthur on this time. I have to.
Okay, so you've got Arthur winning it. Who's eliminated first? Is it Jerry or is it Bruce?
Jerry or Bruce?
What a question.
I'm gonna have to go like Jerry probably gets eliminated first. Like, the Kung Fu guys fighting dudes with fucking chainsaws and like throwing big ass barrels. It's just ninja stars. Some guys can fly around and like Push foot up your ass. I mean, don't get me wrong, I love smart ball. The game's great, but.
Oh god, this is killing me. I bet in all the interviews with WARG that I've done over the years, right, and there's been some wacky questions that have been put to the table, but my god, this is a new level. This, I think, bloody hell, it's been an upgrade. My god. Yeah. So go on, Brandon. What order in a triple threat elimination match? Who gets eliminated first, and who wins the thing? By process of elimination, we know who finishes second, then, don't we? Yeah, that's because I'm not usually able to be in the chat like this. So Brandon's taking ownership of the crazy questions.
That's alright.
Oh yeah.
Crazy questions.
And there's nothing wrong with crazy questions. That's what we're here for. So if I was going to put the three in order, I mean in a triple threat no DQ. Well, like triple threats are no DQ anyway, so all weapons would be included.
Think about that.
I mean, I've just got to stay loyal and say that Bruce wins, haven't I? But then who gets eliminated out of Arthur and Jerry? I think Jerry might be. You see, Arthur's got the double jump, but Jerry can kind of climb up the turnbuckles and do like slamming moves. Oh, check the question before. I will do, man. Will do. Oh, you put your order in previously, right? Okay, I'll check that. I'm going to say, because I'm really on the fence with it, I'm going to say that Bruce eliminates both of them at the same time. That's it, he'll grab them both, knock their heads together, if they've got heads, like one of them has, I'm not sure about the other, and then just chuck them over the top rope. We'll make it like a Royal Rumble. There you go. Oh god. Yeah, and so whilst the end tune of KFM's going on, digga 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 down down din 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 digga digga digga, and here is your winner, Bruce Leap. Yeah, okay, that's enough of that. So Brandon says he put his order up top. Jerry, he's essentially indestructible. Bruce Leap is out first, Arthur next. Oh, okay. Right. So we've all gone with the one that we like the most, and then
Pretty biased about everything. So.
Yeah, extremely. Like, why not? Yeah, fantastic. With totally obvious answers. Great stuff. Right, Brandon has thrown some more fuel into the fire by saying, "What's your top 3 Mario games?" Good question.
Top 3 Mario games.
I'll give you my 3 just whilst you're thinking about it. So 6 golden coins for me for the Game Boy, because it's the only one I can complete. Well, almost complete. Actually, no, I've completed the. Right, no, scratch that. But yeah, I'll put 6 golden coins as my top one, and then New Super Mario Bros. Wii and New Super Mario Bros. Wii U, because I can complete both of those. I will put it out though that Super Mario Bros. 3 is iconic. I will put that out there. Like even that tune, the tune on the Overworld. I mean, it's legendary. So yeah, that gets an honourable mention.
So, my favorite starting first would be Yeah, I think Super Mario 3. Honestly, because I have not as just like fun, like iconic, but like I have a lot of good memories of that game, so that's my top Mario game
Mhm.
for that reason.
Mhm.
And then I'd say Super Mario and Legend of the Seven Stars. That was great. I loved having like an RPG Mario game. Even back then on Super Nintendo, I thought that was cool as hell.
Is that the one where the tune starts? It was like the only one that it was the only RPG that was ever done with Mario.
Yeah. Oh yeah. It was a great
Yeah.
game too.
I
We remade it recently. Got it for the Switch. Pretty awesome.
remember climbing the chandelier against Bowser at the very start, and that's all I remember.
Oh yes.
Yeah. Number 3.
Number 3. My third Mario game. Think about this. Mario Lost Levels. That game is so hard. I love it.
That game, I mean, Jesus, like
The Lost Levels are great because the levels are so trolly.
it's insane that anyone on the
level Kaiser, but it's like right below that. It can be some of the levels can be really pain in the ass.
I mean,
And if you don't run and jump like the proper way on some certain areas and levels, you're not gonna make it.
No.
You're just not.
That Doki Doki Panic, which was the Japan name for Super Mario 2. I mean, it's not really the same kind of game, is it at all? Really, they reckon that Lost Levels was effectively the real Super Mario 2, wasn't it? That's what they were.
Oh no, Rockin was something different.
Oh yeah.
It's like Super Mario 2 is great. I love that game. It's like they took that from Doki Doki. The Lost Levels is like almost it's kind of style like Mario 1 is, but the levels are just not nice.
100 times
Not
out.
nice.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Brandon's got some more comparison questions coming out here. He is saying the following: Diddy Kong Racing or Mario Kart? If we're specifically going with the N64 incarnations, I would say Diddy Kong Racing. Personally, I know for a fact that Jay does not like Diddy Kong Racing.
Diddy Kong Racing, Mario Kart.
Hey.
And I hate to say that because I used to love Diddy Kong Racing, but it did me dirty.
Yeah.
Dirty.
Yeah. But then again, Doom did you dirty. Doom 64 did you dirty with the epic sign, I can't do maps.
I was at least okay with that because I found something cool. Diddy Kong Racing was just like, yeah, you do the whole circuit again. And I did. I still got completion on Diddy Kong Racing, so I can't complain.
You did.
It wasn't the time I wanted it to be in. But yeah, I find that thing that I suck at making maps, little stairwell, that was pretty cool.
That, like, I've never seen that in my entire life. As soon as that came up on you, as soon as it came up on your run, and I'm like, are you kidding me? I couldn't believe it. Couldn't believe it. Right, some more comparisons coming up here. Right, so Brandon also says Sunset Riders or Moo Mesa. I have played both. How about yourself, Jay? Have you played both of those?
Say again?
So Sunset Riders or Moo Mesa.
Moo Mesa?
It's where it's so both games are like sheriffs or cowboys or whatever. But But the
Okay.
but the Moo
Sometimes I have
Messer,
names and I forget the names of them, but I
yeah.
remember.
Well, the Moo Messer one's a bunch of cows or bulls, whichever way you look at it. Yeah. I'm trying to think as well because I have played them both. Played them both in. Were they both in the Retro League? I think they were both in the arcade season. Or Sunset Riders might have been the season before. Well, they had an arcade season on our
Say Sunset Riders.
You go with Sunset Riders. I would probably just about say
Yeah,
Sunset
I played that
Riders.
one a little bit more. Is why.
Yeah. I like the Moon Messer one's alright, but the final boss is a button bashing pig. My thumb was in fucking bits after doing that bloody boss. Right, the final boss, like honestly, you're just bashing that fucking thing all the damn time. It's a wonder the button didn't go flying. Honestly, stupid.
Skin gone.
Moo. Yeah, it was. Yeah, my thumb were in bits. Right, so Metal Slug or Contra?
Metal Slug. That's
no.
That's no thought there. Metal Slug. I love Metal Slug.
Well, I mean, for me, the only Metal Slug I played, it was okay. The like we didn't even get Contra over here. We got Probotector, and not for me. So yeah, Metal Slug. Oh no! Oh, Brandon, behave, lad. Behave. Killer Instinct or Mortal Kombat? You expect me to choose between the two? Jay, you can answer that first. I'm gonna sulk. I love both.
Mortal Kombat or Killer Instinct?
Yeah.
You demon.
That's mean. That question is mean.
Yeah, it is.
Damn, that's... Oh, Christ. Depends which version, right? I'll put that out there. Depends which versions. If you're talking the two Super Nintendo versions of original Mortal Kombat 1 or original Killer Instinct 1, that might be a fairer way of comparing, perhaps.
Very true. I love Killer Instinct a lot.
No, me
But
too.
I also love Mortal Kombat a lot.
That's a tough one. Steven, welcome in. Thank you for the like. How are you doing? It's one hell of a...
Everyone's angry and rage quit. Let me answer this one. I really love Mortal Kombat too. I think I'm gonna go Mortal Kombat.
I'll tell you what, just to level it out, I'll give some love to Killer Instinct. But they're both...
asked a question. I just refreshed the chat and it popped up. Julia asked,
has it not come up again?
Basically, I've been refreshing my chat every couple minutes. Just because I know it was earlier. Julia asked, have you ever got so angry you rage quit? Yes.
I would say...
Yeah, absolutely, and that took a long time ago, holy shit. Way long ago when I first tried playing the very before Dark Souls was even a thing, there was a game called Demon Souls on the PS3. And I played that game for the first time. And I'd never come across a game like it where it was just so goddamn hard. And I rage quit so fucking hard. I pulled the disc out of the thing and I snapped it in half. And I folded that disc over like multiple times. And I was so pissed. And oof. Yeah, I've never been so angry in a game in my life. Like Demon Souls made me rage quit. Like one of the very few times I rage quit in my life, I did that, yeah. Demon Souls. Snap that shit in half and everything. That game.
Julie, I have just refreshed the Facebook stream there, so I should be able to pick up your messages again now. I'm so sorry that it's not been showing up. I do apologise. Jay as in Jason and his radiator. Yeah, wow. The radiator's never been the same since. Neither has Jay's hand. Yeah, Jason felt that one, I think. John says currently, apologies John, the Facebook's not been refreshing the chat when it's been coming through at all, I do apologise. John says currently I like Hollow Bastion and Traverse Town and End of the World and Destiny Islands and Twilight Town and World that never was. But what are your favourite Kingdom Hearts worlds? I've never played it, John, so I couldn't comment. I'll put that to Jay in a second though.
Definitely Halloween Town.
Ah, there you go.
Jack Skellington in Halloween Town.
Right.
That's my favorite movie. Nightmare Before Christmas. So it's definitely Halloween Town world, John. It's my favorite world in Kingdom Hearts.
Fair enough. Right, yeah, so then Julie said, have you ever got so angry you rage quit? So there's a couple of times when Zelda has come up in the Retro League and that basically just, I couldn't go any further than about a few minutes there, Julie. It really pissed me off, I ain't gonna lie. So yeah, there was that. Brandon, I'll get to the rest of your questions in a moment, mate. John says, out of the many heartlesses and nobodies, which one is the hardest for Sora, Donald and Goofy to beat up in the first game and its sequels? No idea. Again, that might be one for you, JR. I have no idea.
I would say probably the Heartless because that's where I feel like everything all started. Was with the Heartless, and because of the Heartless existing, the Nobodies came along. So I'd say the Heartless is probably the most difficult to deal with because they've been around the longest and probably very numerous.
There was a reaction from Nick Hawkins as well. There was a heart reaction that came through. For some reason, only the likes show up. They don't show the heart reaction. Nick, I'm so sorry. Oh, he's right. Yeah, if you can pass on my apologies to him. As I say, the heart reactions don't show up the same way that the like reactions do. But I've just seen it on the dashboard. So yeah, if you can pass my apologies on to Nick there. But yeah, no, that's. Thank you very much for the reaction there, Nick. Right. Julie says rigged. Cindy for yeah. Julie cannot stand Super Cindy World. And I got to a point with Super Cindy World where my PB was around 17 minutes, and when I tried to do all of the fancy shit to improve it, I got worse. And I haven't touched it since. So. Yeah, it does have an element of annoyance. Right. Then, alright, so then she repeat the question, yeah, have you ever got so angry you rage quit? Yeah, so a couple of Zelda streams that had to occur just for me to get a damn point in the competition. And then there's been a couple of games where I was really struggling. And again, I wouldn't say that I got as far as quitting, but I think you were in the streams at the time, Julie. I was getting very, 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 very pissed off, and it was something I don't usually let that happen on stream. Not often. I don't know about yourself, Jay. Do you usually have a pretty calm head when you're streaming, or does it get to you sometimes?
I try to have a calm meeting when I can. Sometimes, especially when I'm playing a game and I know I can do really good at it, and I start doing really shitty.
Yeah.
That will literally start pissing me off. It'll make me lose my calm demeanor when I don't really mean to, but it's just something like I know I'm better than that at what I do, so I just start getting upset with myself. It's like, what the hell am I doing?
Yeah. No, I
try to do good at my game. Like I've always been very good at them. I played games since I was very little. Since my grandfather's lab when I was like 3, 4 years old. Oh, excuse me.
Yeah, no worries.
There we go.
I was just about to say, have you got some water left? Yeah, no worries, man. Julie says she remembers the ragey streams from me. I can only apologise for those, Julie. Sometimes the heat of the moment does take over sometimes.
Especially like competing. It's always extra pressure,
There is. There is. Yeah.
Especially when you're official and like I want to do good,
Yeah.
things start going bad. Things were going great on my first run for the Castlevania 2 and then things start getting shitty, and I'm
I'll be totally honest. If my run on Mortal Kombat doesn't go well, then there's going to be some F-bombs. I can't lie. I won't quit. Obviously, I can't afford to quit.
I've been practicing kicking some ass. Like if it comes to the idea the RNG says hell, I'm gonna get really upset.
No, that's true.
I got kind of lucky on that one though with my RNG, so I guess I can't.
RNG is a key factor when it comes to gaming.
Left knee for my second run.
Holy shit! I couldn't find a shorter tune for this alert. It's codename Brandon Isaac. It did. Brandon, thank you so much for the 20 quid, man. Thank you so much. That's what he meant by saying for your information sound check. I thought it was on about your mic again, Jay. Oh, flipping heck, this interview's taking it out of him.
My brains are
You need a Yorkshire tea, dude.
These winter allergies are kicking my ass over here.
Yeah, it's gone cold. Definitely gone colder here as well, to be fair. Yeah, no, it has. John, I'll catch up on your messages. I'll catch up on your message in a second there, John.
Sir. We'll be coming.
Right. I'm just going to get through some more of Brandon's very quickly. Hell, the final boss of Sunset Riders is that Parker in... Oh, it is actually, yeah, no, that's true. Probe Protector sounds like some alien probe device they use when you're abducted. It does somewhat. Clay Fighter or Balls 3D? It's Clay Fighter all the way. They're both terrible games, but Clay Fighter is at least humorous. I'm pretty sure Jay will agree on that one somehow, but Balls 3D is just a load of balls, isn't it? Tanuki suit or flying cape? Oh, flipping heck. Jeez, he's pulling him out here, isn't he? What the heck? Tanuki suit. Tanuki suit or the flying cape from Mario?
Tanuki suit.
Tanuki, there he is.
Because you get to fly and transform.
That's
Can't go wrong with that.
That's right.
Yes, Julie, I'm safe. I'm way more. I'm more north than what's going on down in Florida there. I have a friend who lives down there, and he went through that. Somebody came up when people were, like his area was like a little bit flooded, but he said the next street over, people were like waist deep in water. Like in the streets and on their lawns and stuff, waist deep in water everywhere.
I remember when, I live in a town called Halifax, and the area is called Calderdale. And when Calderdale got badly flooded a couple of times a couple of years ago, it was Jesus, horrible.
Yeah.
Really bad. Right. So when he said FYI sound check, I thought he was on about your mic, not about the fact that the alert was going to come through for the donation there. As you've just seen there, Julie's passed on her best wishes to you regarding the weather. John says since Sora has made an appearance in Super Smash Bros, When will Sir Arthur of Super Goals and Ghosts show his face in the game? That's a fair question, I guess.
I wish they would put him in.
It'd be interesting. I mean, he's got.
Arthur in almost
Yeah.
games.
Yeah.
He'd be my character in my plan.
Because I mean, they put Belmont in from Castlevania, aren't they?
Right. So I mean,
So you could put.
you're afraid people are gonna ask us why Arthur too much.
They will if you control him. Well, stay safe. Yeah. No, I second that, Jay. Yeah, just you and your family stay absolutely safe out there.
Storms coming this way. There'll be probably light rainstorms with that. We'll send some weather this way north, but
Yeah.
we'll probably take like. I probably won't see it till the end of the weekend. At least.
Just
By then the storm's gonna be like super weak anyway. So.
I just obviously do all right stuff. That's all we'd say here. I think, to be fair. Brandon says Hadouken or Shoryuken. Dragon Punch or Fireball.
Definitely Hadouken. That shit is so easy to spam. And if they get too close, then you Shoryuken them.
Yep.
I think like Street Fighter, a lot of people like do like this. Not like freshman against them, it's like super awesome, but just playing with my friends and stuff. The Hadouken works. If they start jumping up in the air towards you, you just hit them with that dragon uppercut.
Oh yeah. I'm a huge Street Fighter fan, so it's like
Yeah, me too. I love Ryu character. We actually were at my brother's house years ago. When I was younger, man. And my brother was having a Street Fighter night. Just passing the controllers around, sitting on the couch, hanging out, playing. And I kept winning. We didn't have any house rule, like, if someone wins X amount of times, winner has to pass it then. After this particular night, we did make a house rule after that, but I probably had won like 20-some matches, and it came from my brother. And he picked Alcine, and I had Ryu for the 20-something time. I was like, Hadouken, he was getting pretty good. But I just I threw Hadoukens, and eventually I got him. He tried to like jump and do like one of the stretch kicks, and I hit him with a dragon uppercut, and it was just... Next thing I know, he's launching the controller, and it's like barely hits me, bounce off my chest. I'm like, the fuck is that for? Got real mad. Alright, new house rule. And like, when we implemented right after that, I passed the controller immediately. And I was like, if someone wins like 3 times in a row, they have to pass the controller. Fair is fair.
That's cool.
So someone who happens to like, even if like it's the third win, and then the other person that loses, the loser doesn't have to pass it. The winner has to pass it that round. So all's fair, because sometimes you just get a person that's just a dickhead like that.
Yeah, I mean, I do like me Street Fighter. I'd say Street Fighter over Tekken, but Tekken's excellent as well. But yeah, Street Fighter over Tekken for me.
Have you played the new Tekken game? It's actually really solid. Out of all the new fighters I've seen come out, and I've played most of them. I played Mortal Kombat at friends' house, and I played the new Street Fighter. But I have all of them, like, I played Tekken 8, and I got all my played, and I ended up buying Tekken 8 because it's really well done.
Cool. Yeah, I've got Tekken 7.
Really fucking cool.
Yeah, I've got 7 and got 8 though. Yeah.
Makes me really dope, and just some of the moves, like the combat system is very like intricate. Like it's easy to learn. But it's kind of hard to master, but with practice you can master it.
You can master it. Yeah, very good.
I have downloaded sometime. I don't put it on my Facebook, but I have a video on TikTok of me when I was streaming over there for a little bit. I was playing an online match against this guy that's like way high above my rank. I don't even know if I was fighting the guy, but he matched me against him for some damn reason. I asked him for a while, and then I had one round where I got a perfect match against him, so kind of like flawless victory for Mortal Kombat. Didn't get hit not one time. I don't know how, because the guy was throwing strikes left and right. I just kept dodging, and it was intense. But I think I ended up having like on that one video on TikTok, I had like 16,000 views on it, 16,000 plays.
Wow.
Something like that, whatever, how they count on that.
Yeah.
Got 16,000 of it, so it felt pretty good.
Nice.
All my other was like just a couple hundred, now like 16,000.
Yeah. Can't be bad. I'm blocked on TikTok and I don't even know what I did wrong. So Julie says, how long have you been a streamer and what would you consider as the best streaming platform? Oof, that is controversial and I love it. Yes. So how long have you been a streamer?
I got an answer for that second part. So actually this past August, I think it was August 9th or 10th, would have been a year of me streaming, so a little over a year. Took a break here and there for a little while, but I've been doing it. I've been streaming for a little over a year now. August, yeah, a year and like a couple months now. And right now, what I consider the best streaming platform, I really love YouTube. YouTube has been like the easiest for me to use. I think it's offering like the best, like as far as like analytics go, like I can even like customize. Like what I like about YouTube is like you can kind of like customize your analytics too, like to see certain things match up with each other. It's really nice. And YouTube is just like really, I don't know, I feel like it's a lot easier to use, and I actually get my shit pushed on YouTube as opposed to Facebook, where even though my account's been in good standing, I've never on my my streaming profile and even like the personal profile that my streaming profile is attached to, I've never gone on there and like said or done anything against any community guidelines. Never, not one time. I've had zero strikes, zero mentions of anything, so it's in good standing, but Facebook just doesn't like push streams anymore.
I think
they kind of push my streams, so I know that. You know, they say, oh, we're recommending your streams to people. The fuck you are.
Yeah, I mean,
no, you're not.
I mean, it's a difficult one, isn't it? Like, in terms of which one has the most potential, probably YouTube. In terms of which one that means the most to me at this moment in time, probably Facebook. Just because of the amount of work I've put into it, I've streamed on Facebook for over 4 years now, and I'm not ready to lose all of that work I've put into it. But is Facebook going in the right direction? Definitely not. Unfortunately, it's annoying. It's annoying to say, really.
And another thing I like more about it, like I know YouTube actually does try to push my stuff and get it seen other things. Like when I take a video to make a reel for Facebook, making sure for YouTube, same exact video, same exact tags, same title, same everything, like pretty much like copy paste as far as like title, description, hashtags go, all that. What game it is, everything, and same format, short video format. When I post it like a day or two later, I've got like say 500 or 600 views on my short on YouTube versus I've got maybe like 140 on Facebook. And then I go and look at the reach that Facebook gave me, and like the reach is maybe 110, if that, 120 if I'm lucky. Even if it breaks 100. Sometimes those short videos don't even break into triple digits, which is stupid.
That's crazy.
That's what it's designed to do, get that stuff up there, and it doesn't do it. As opposed to where I go and look at like YouTube now, like, and that's why like even though it's like 500 views, that's still way better. But at least the reach, or what they say that I think their impressions is what they call on YouTube, is what the reach is. The amount of people that see it, when it tells me like 17,000, like 500 people have seen that same short, versus only like 110 that Facebook pushed it to. Bullshit.
Yeah.
So I mean, I'm gonna focus more on YouTube because it's more worth my time. I'm seeing better numbers from it. I'm seeing more reward for my effort.
Yeah.
So
No,
I'm
definitely.
honestly I'm gonna go. And so in my opinion right now, YouTube is the best streaming platform for me.
Hmm. Yeah.
You
I
know,
mean,
and
what you just said at the very end there is definitely very important in terms of what is best for you as the individual. Because some people out there will say that Twitch is the best for them, or they'll say it's the best, and I'll say, well, hold on, it might be the best for you, but I can't stand the way that Twitch treated me, and I hate the fact that they take 50% of all your viewers earning, the earnings you get from your viewers, which I think is disgusting. It's just greedy. So that it very, the very key point that you've made there, Jay, is it's whichever platform is best for the individual. Julie's just kind of agreed there as well. It's definitely personal preference. I would agree massively. Yeah. John said just above Julie's comment there, sorry John, sure you boys want Sir Arthur and I want Earthworm Jim and his psychic Peter Puppy to appear on Super Smash Bros, but who else can you imagine showing their faces in the game? Not a bad question that. If I was to put something out there, maybe some Killer Instinct characters. Yeah, maybe get some Killer Instinct characters in there, or even expand on the Donkey Kong Country franchise and get maybe get Kiddy Kong in there.
that would be cool actually. Yeah. That'd be really neat. Trying to think here. What else I would want to see? Super Smash Bros.
Trying to think of a game that they haven't really got anyone on. So
Yeah, like full characters from a game they haven't done yet.
Yeah. I mean, again, you could put either Killer Instinct or Mortal Kombat. You could put a couple of characters in from each of those potentially. My mind is yeah, it is. My mind's drawn a bit of a blank.
There's already so many characters from so many different places.
How about Hager from Final Fight? That'd be an interesting.
Oh, that would be cool.
Yeah, Hager from Final Fight would be a good show.
Yeah, you know what?
Or even the Streets of Rage guys as well. Get
Axel from Streets of Rage.
Yeah. I'll get on to your last couple of questions there in a second there, Brandon. But a couple of good ones coming through there. So yeah, that'll be my take on that one, John. I think. And Cheers, come out with a couple there as well. I think. Sure, good idea. I like to hear some Killer Instinct stories. Good shout from Julie as well. So get the turtles in there and Battletoads. Get the turtles and the Battletoads.
That would be cool.
In Smash. Yeah, good shout. I like it. John currently says my favourite part of Earthworm Jim is the main protagonist Jim and his sidekick Peter Puppy. Mind his buff purple form of the lack of intelligence. Hit his foot and you hit the curse. But what are your favourite characters in that game? I've not played a lot of Earthworm Jim, to be honest. So I'll leave that one for Jay. Have you played much Earthworm Jim?
They got some wacky side characters throughout the game. It's been a while since I played it, but I definitely liked the main protagonist myself.
Yeah, no, that's fair comment. Let's just move back over to YouTube for a couple of Brandon's questions here. Best technical fighting game. You know what, Brandon? I'm going to throw a bit of a curveball on that one. I'm going to say Fighter's Destiny. Right, and the reason being is that Fighter's Destiny, yeah, that broke the mold a little. It's a really good game, very, very underrated. However, the Nintendo magazine actually rated it 90%, which was a really good rating at the time. But
I remember the magazine where I read that when I was a kid.
I used to get the official Nintendo magazine.
Awesome. Yeah, that's the game I'm thinking of, where you could fight a cow.
Yes, yep, you can fight a cow.
I remember getting so mad on that game when I was younger, getting my head kicked in when that cow would flip around and put its hind legs up and just repeatedly like, smash you in the skull with twos, like over and over again. It was such bullshit. That cow was like a really strong AI fighting character.
Yeah.
Oh my god. I'm gonna go 5 on that one. Yeah.
I think
definitely is an underrated like gem.
I'm putting it out there for the technical side because unlike you basically having to Hadouken your way through a fight or fatalitying your opponents at the end or ultra comboing.
Like you had to know the game.
Because there's a lot of different technical things you can do within the fight.
Spam and Hadouken.
Exactly. So that
you had to have skill to this game, or you were gonna get your ass beat.
Yeah. So yeah,
you messed up like a move or throwing a combo, got blocked, like you were gonna get countered bad.
Too right. Right. John, I'll catch up with that in a second. So Brandon also says, let's have a look here. Who's your Smash Brothers main, and when are we playing it on Switch? Have I still got it on Switch? I'm not sure. I might do. If I have, that'll be great. I'll have to double check. For me, Bowser. I'm really good with Bowser. I very rarely lose a fight on Smash with Bowser. Kirby, if you're not just going for like the biggest, strongest dude, Kirby used to be one of my stronger characters on there as well. How about you, Jay, for Smash?
Adult Link. Adult Link all the way.
Mm-hmm. I used to thoroughly enjoy beating the shit out of Adult Link, to be fair, so...
we got to play sometime there, we have to change that around.
Yes.
Let them have a big-ass brawl.
Yeah. Well, it's Super Smash Brothers Brawl, it makes sense, doesn't it, you know? Can't be bad. Alright, let's just get through these quickly. Brandon says, hold on. Alright, so he's put on best technical fighting games, A Bloody Roar or Virtua Fighter. Virtua Fighter, that's another good shout. Yeah.
Bloody Roar. That was my game back in...
Never played that one. I've never played Bloody Roar.
You should give it a try sometime, you might like it.
What system was it?
You know what? I know why you didn't play it. On some Gray Station, that's why. I don't know if it was on anything else. that I'm aware of. Maybe it was on something else, but I don't... That's what I played it on. I don't know if it's available on any other system.
Makes sense.
Have to look into it, I guess.
Yeah. Smash Bros is so damn good fun, fun for all skill levels, that's true. Great pick up and play game. Yeah, no, it really is. Fighters Destiny and Tekken are great technical games too. Oh, and Ryu versus Ken was a trick question. The answer is Akuma. Very good. I'll throw a curveball out there and say Gooken. So there you go. Yeah, but anyway, I'm kidding. Bloody Roar is PS1 and PS2 great games. So that explains why I've never played them. So there we go. Over to John on F Bear, who says, let's have a look. We can't get enough of the Earthworm Jim cartoon series. My favourite episode is the one where Jim lost his neighbour's egg beater. But what's your favourite episode of the animated show? I've never seen it. Have you seen it, Jim?
No, I've never actually. I didn't know it was an animated show for Earthworm Jim.
Nope, me neither.
Now that I do, I'm gonna have to look into it and find a favorite episode.
Yeah, I wasn't aware there was one.
You didn't aware of this?
Yeah, no, I wasn't aware of it.
These world hides cool shit to me all the time. I don't like that.
Say again.
The world hides cool shit from me all the time.
Oh, yes, me too. I recently found out that there was a flipping animated Mortal Kombat series that I hadn't seen yet. And I'm like, get shagged. Right?
What?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Like, because I've seen the one which was Mortal Kombat Defender of the Realms, but apparently there was another one. And it looks really good. And I hadn't seen it. And I've seen that there was a YouTube video that showed all of the fight scenes. So now it's going to be a waste of time watching it because I've seen all the fights. Can't remember the name. It was similar actually. So instead of Defender of the Realms, I think it was like Conquering the Realms, or I can't remember now. Yeah, when the good shit is kept from us, it's bollocks.
Oh yeah.
I don't like that. Julie says, so Rockin Retro, do we follow on a new page or stay with the Doom guy?
So I've tried several times. I'm gonna have to make like a new Rockin Retro page in the future, like after the RGL's over, because this is the page I'm using right now for it, and it's the one I can stream from Facebook right now. If I make a new page, because I wanted to change my name to Rockin Retro, but I've tried to do it several times on my PC and mobile, and each time I've gone to do it, the process has gone through, but Facebook just didn't change it back for me.
That's really weird about that. Yeah, it's really weird.
Now, I would just say, yeah, just stay with the Doom Guy page for now. And then once this league's over, I'm gonna create a new Rockin Retro page. At some point, probably this weekend. That way, when I want to stream with it, because now I guess Facebook, your page has to be a certain amount of weeks old before you can stream now.
Apparently so, yeah. I heard about that.
Like new rules, like Facebook's just like really went downhill.
I think YouTube was the same though. I think YouTube was the same. You had to wait a while.
I really wanna like. I'm not Rockin Retro YouTube page up, so I don't know if I'm just gonna go with that after the league's over, or I really gotta think about like if Facebook's gonna work for me anymore. It really hasn't been lately, and
I think we're all in a similar boat
the
there.
reason I kept the page is just, you know, there are people here on Facebook I want to stream to, and I enjoy having to hang out and talk to, so it's kind of like hard because I don't wanna.
Could you multi-stream?
I don't want people coming in, but yeah, I definitely multi-stream. I have my restream out right now.
Honestly, mate, I would just consider multi-streaming to Facebook and YouTube at the same time. If it's something that you can physically do on your setup, then I'd just do it that way. Because that way, then you're not having to just throw away all of the hard work that you put in. You know, that's why I multi-stream. That's why I multi-stream, so I don't throw away the work that I put into it. You know, and it'd be a shame.
Excellent. Thank you. I appreciate that.
I need to scroll down on the chat. Let's have a look. Yeah, please do, folks. If you haven't already, do please subscribe to Jay on both. Follow him on Facebook and subscribe to him on YouTube.
YouTube is at Rockin Retro, so you can find it easily that way.
Yeah, at Rockin Retro, folks. Just how it's spelt down below on the logo there.
Absolutely.
Yeah, too right.
And that is the logo I believe that was on YouTube as well.
Ah, brilliant. I think I'm subscribed, aren't I? I'm pretty sure I have.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. I'll double check after the stream, but I'm 99.99% certain. Yeah, all good stuff. All good. John says some of the Earthworm Jim episodes and the Mortal Kombat are available on Dailymotion. How often do you watch shows on YouTube or Dailymotion? It varies. I do watch quite a bit of YouTube. Depends who's on. To be fair,
I'm a hardcore YouTube watcher. I would even go as far as say I have a problem. I love YouTube. YouTube is my shit. I'm not gaming. If I don't feel like gaming, I'm gaming a lot. I'll watch stuff. There's some specific content I watch on YouTube that I rather enjoy.
Yeah, I'm
lots of it. So
I'm same.
I'm honestly surfing YouTube. Sometimes I'll be sitting here after had my happy stuff and pass right out of my desk watching YouTube.
Nah, I'm same. I do watch quite a bit of YouTube. I don't watch a lot of normal TV anymore. There's not really anything on that really interests me, so that's why I watch a bit of YouTube.
all the commercials are always trying to get you to buy everything. It's like, oh, I don't watch that crap either. Like, you're trying to fucking brainwash me into buying your overpriced junk that I don't need.
I don't take any notes of it.
No.
If I'm in a position to fast forward adverts, I definitely do so. Julie's BRB in, no problem, Julie, no problem.
I gotta grab water real quick.
Yeah.
I'm out of water.
Right, no problem, man, no problem. Yeah, so, oh, there we go. Julie's popped over on the YouTube side. Welcome in on YouTube there, Julie. Hello. John says, some of your streaming episodes of Rockin Retro are removed from Facebook. Why take them down? I don't think you'll have taken them down, John. Noah, welcome in over on YouTube. How you doing, man? John, he won't have taken them down, mate. Facebook doesn't always save all of the streams and videos that you do. If you go, like, any time that I've looked on the history of my Facebook videos, there's a gaping gap for kind of like when the lockdown happened. About 2 years after the lockdown. It was when that social media blackout happened. Half of bloody streams are not there. So yeah, I don't think Jay would have taken them down.
John, the thing with that is, it's not that I removed any of my streams. With Facebook, unlike YouTube, which keeps your stuff forever, it seems like unless you delete it, personally. Facebook does not keep all your videos that you stream. If you do not, they save them to a certain point, and then they get put into like another, I don't know, they get put in like another category area, and then after they leave that, they'll be like put up to expire, and they'll be in like a certain expiration period, and then after that's done, Facebook actually deletes your content if you don't personally save it and download it yourself, or if you don't go into your content and like personally save it to your Facebook account, or download it to like your desktop or whatever device you store stuff on. It will delete it. They just get rid of it. They let you know they do that, but at the same time, that's why the servers are on YouTube. YouTube doesn't delete any of my shit ever. It keeps it forever, unless I do something where they're going to close my account, or I personally delete it myself. YouTube will never going to make, well, he hasn't looked at this video in 10 years, let's delete it. They won't do that to you.
Do you know what funny thing though, right? My first ever stream on Facebook is still there, and quite a lot of my early work is. But as I say, when that social media blackout happened 2 years ago, that's when it stopped saving them all. And then more recently, it has saved, some of the more recent stuff. So that kind of explains that in a sense. Where would you display your old archive episodes that Facebook deleted? If Facebook's deleted it, I don't think we can retrieve it, can we?
John, I wish there was an archive area where you can get some of my old streams back, but I do it. So I did when I first started streaming, I did do like towards like a couple months in, I did start doing some multi streams to YouTube. So some of my old streams that I did way back when I first started streaming, I do still have some of those that are over on YouTube. Because YouTube is kind and they don't delete your streams.
Have I put that in right? So it's Rockin Retro, no spaces. I've typed that in. I've typed it in on YouTube. Julie can't find you.
You know what? Hold on 1 second.
I think Jay's going to put the link in for you, Julie.
I will just go grab my link.
Yeah. Noah says, I'm surprised that you're not practicing. Oh, I practiced earlier. I'm assuming Jay's probably going to practice after this. Time difference, time difference, and everything, isn't it? Yeah. Noah just woke up from a nap. Very good. Hope you're feeling good for it.
Bye.
Yeah.
There you go, Julie.
Oh right, okay.
Really?
I'll copy that over onto YouTube. Julie's popped over. Oh, not again.
Oh, okay, yeah, yeah.
It's all right. I'm copying and pasting it over onto YouTube, but I've just anytime that I do anything on the Facebook chat, it then bloody minimises the kicking YouTube chat. It's Paul Lake. So apologies, folks. Just give me 1 second. There we go. Rockin Retro. Whoa, there he is. I'll pop it in there anyway. There we go. Oh, Brandon, YouTube over Facebook. There we go. Yeah, I know. I had a nap once, says Brandon. Yeah, I think I've had 1 or 2 over my years. Okay, so I am new at this YouTube live. You've got no reason to apologise, Julie. Don't worry about it. That's why we're here. We're all here to help. It's all good. All good. Yeah. Noah, have you got any questions that you want to put to Jay? Anything about his streaming so far? Anything of that nature? I kind of put all of the initial questions to him, and now the questions are all coming from the chat. So, yeah, anything from yourself, Noah? For either me or Jay, actually, you can put questions to either of us. Hey, there we go, Jay. Julie's subscribed to you.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
Excellent stuff.
Yes, indeed.
John says, so Jay and Clive, make any new friends recently? What, in general or through streaming? I can't think of anyone in particular. My friends' network is pretty stable and standard, really. I would say. I mean, I'd say some of the new people that have started coming into the streams on YouTube. Yeah, it's really nice to have welcomed quite a few new people in over the last few weeks. So that's all good. But yeah, generally speaking, there's certainly no one over this side of the pond anyway. Not that I can think of. How about yourself, Jay? Any new friends that you've made either through streaming or personally?
Trying to think. Actually, yeah, there's some new people that work there, pretty cool.
Yeah, oh, that's good.
I've been to them amongst.
Yeah. Julie's back on Facebook. There we go.
Yeah.
Yeah, oh, that's good. John's looking forward to making acquaintances of new people as long as they have skills and diligence, of course. Yeah, well, it's always a case of trying to get the right people into your life, isn't it, John? You know, it's always difficult to find, always difficult to come across decent people sometimes. Noah says, I've no idea. Oh, alright, no worries. It's not compulsory that you put questions to my guests on the interviews with WID. Thinking of it, Noah, do you want to appear as a guest sometime? You'd be very welcome if you wanted to. It'd be great to have you on. So yeah, have a think about it, and you know, let me know if you're interested sometime. Yeah, I'll be all for doing that. I could, but I think it'd be boring. Yeah, not necessarily. I don't see why not. You know, as I say, none of this is ever compulsory now, so don't worry about it, man. But just know that we keep you in mind, of course. Jay, what would be your advice to somebody who's set off stream? That's a good question. That's a very good question. Brandon also says Clive is starting a new video series where we get to watch him pour gravy on random objects. No, I bloody aren't, man. What's all that about? Oh my god! It's a good job that I like Brandon, isn't it? Yeah. I don't know where he's. I don't know where he's going with that.
Random objects. Oh my. What would you advise somebody starting off streaming?
Yeah, that's a good question. We've had that a couple of times on previous WYRG ones. Yeah,
have fun and don't be too nervous.
Yeah.
Like you're on there playing games and talking to other people who are interested in games, so you already have common ground. I would say try not to be nervous, yeah.
Yeah, nah, it's
It'd
good.
be hard, I guess, but yeah.
Yeah, no, it's
Have fun and like, especially have fun, be yourself, like, there's gonna tend to be some difference if you're streaming. Be who you are, have fun playing the game, and...
oh my god, seriously, Brandon? West Yorkshire Retro Gravy. I just, wait, I can't do this anymore, I really can't. Alright, that's enough. Right, Brandon, come on, dude. Really? West Yorkshire Runny Gravy? It's a good job I'm not having a Sunday roast this Sunday, isn't it? I'll be put off. I'll be remembering all the bloody comments from the stream.
I'm a bad influence. That's hilarious.
Honestly, right, Brandon, we gotta get you on one of these interviews with WIG, man. We really have to. It's really only for streamers, John. To be honest, I don't know. Do you actually stream, John? I don't know whether you stream or not. Is that a handsome Irishman? Who's Irish? Who's Irish? I don't know. You know about no one's not Irish. He's the latest person to come in. Yeah, who's Irish, Julie? I don't know. Right, Aaron's Irish, isn't he? Yeah, that's true. Brandon says the inner machine. Oh my god. The inner machinations of my mind are an enigma. Coming out with words like machinations, I'm not surprised, dude. Oh geez, I've been putting all the way back to when I came in. Crap. What? What do you mean, Noah? Oh, Julie says, oh, wrong person, sorry. Oh, could be on. Right. Yeah, you do, John. You do. Oh, YouTube. Oh, I get you, Noah. Fair enough. Oh, fair point. Oh, there's a good question from Noah to you there, Jay. How do you feel about obscure games, Jay? What are some that you enjoy other than SGNG? Good question. I like that one.
Well, y'all, we were in this Discord the other day. You know I enjoy Yanni.
Jesus fucking Christ. Right, okay. Well, I'm done. I'm retiring from streaming. That's done it now.
I mean, I like it. It's fun. I don't know. Favorite Star Fox game? Star Fox 4. But yeah, Yanni is probably a game. I do like the Silver Surfer games too on the Nintendo.
You really love these hard punishing games, don't you? Like, have you played Spawn as well?
What's that?
Spawn.
Yeah.
Spawn. That's another one that's
I want to play it more. I like it.
That's another disgustingly hard game, is it?
My favorite Star Fox game is definitely Star Fox 64.
Yeah, that's decent.
Beat it in like 26 minutes if I have a really good run.
Nice. Yeah, it's good
and I
time.
get both the warps that I need.
Yeah. If you get the warp, there you go. That's right.
Pilot
Wings. Pilot Wings.
I've not played River City Girls, but I want to because I played River City Rampage a lot and I love it.
You know what? I'm trying to think if I've ever played River City Rampage. Right? River City Ransom. Ransom into.
Have I played that?
River City Ransom. It's a bit like Double Dragon, isn't it? It's kind of laid out a bit like Double Dragon.
Yeah. That game you can buy stuff to power your character up too. Or maybe it's just heal your character. I can't remember.
I agree with Noah when it comes to Pilot Wings. That Pilot Wings is just. Kel, welcome in on YouTube. How you doing, man? Welcome in. Welcome. Same studio as Double Dragon. That explains the similarities then. Right, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, we've got an extra like there from Julie. Thank you, Julie. Granny Smith Gaming. If Julie was to ever stream, that would be her page. Brandon says, favourite side-scrolling beat 'em up. Oh God, you've got me on a bloody knife edge there now, haven't you? I mean, probably Final Fight 3, but then there's so many good ones. You know, the Streets of Rages, the Takeover, TMNTs. God, there's so many good ones. But yeah, probably Final Fight 3 for me.
Streets of Rage. Sega.
Yeah, comes a close, comes a fairly close second for me.
It's really fun and
good soundtrack.
Again, good memories attached to that game.
It's a good question, damn good question to be fair. It is. Yeah. Banner says River City Girls, the original baddies from Double Dragon guys pop up when you get tips. Yeah, that would make sense. Right. Well, folks, is there any final questions that you would like to put to our special guest this evening? Jay, Rocky Metro.
Mario Kart 64.
Double Dash for me.
And second would be on the Super Nintendo. I like that one as well.
Oh, the original.
Yeah.
Noah says the more you know. ... That's very true. Yeah. So if anyone's got any further questions for Jay, do please put them in the chat now. But we are very, very close.
The original is really good.
Yeah, I mean it's like any good gaming franchise. If your first one's a good one, then more often than not you can have a pretty good, you can have some good games following, aren't you? Really, there is some good stuff on the original. Yeah, there is. That's true. Right. There's a question.
Yes, Prize Riders was awesome. I played it on my PC and on my phone.
Nice. I've never played it. What's it like?
I'm not sure the genre it is, but basically you have a bunch of enemies coming at you, and you get surrounded, and you have to take care to move around like through the enemies, and it's just like waves and waves of enemies coming at you.
All right, like a multiple wave thing.
You can like power ups and stuff. I'm trying to think of the genre type of game it is. I'm not 100% sure, but it is a lot of fun.
I think I've got an idea of the kind of game that it might be.
Yeah.
Pretty
good game.
Noah says, "How are you feeling about the season of the Retro Gaming League?" It's a good question, Noah. We kind of touched on it on a couple of previous questions. I mean, my take on it is that basically Metroid was too hard for me, and I was quite happy with the points I got. And realistically, if I don't get a good score on Mortal Kombat 4, then I may resign. In terms of Jay, I mean, you're quite happy with your start, aren't you? I think.
Yeah, I'm absolutely happy with my start. I can, third place. I'm happy with that. 40 minutes for Metroid. I feel pretty good about the league. I think it's gonna be a lot of fun, and I think it can do pretty good.
I would say, Noah, that
I feel confident in my ability to compete.
I reckon me, Jay, and Noah finish in top 3.
I consider Jason a pretty good video game player, and I competed against him, and I didn't beat him, but I came second under him. So
I mean, this is the thing.
Is my first like competitive ever playing on streaming or online anywhere. So it was pretty good coming second for that.
Yeah, I mean he's very good. I mean he's double champion of the League Cup for a reason. Just kind of like Greenslade for RGL. These guys know, they know how to get good results. In competition gaming, and if the likes of me, for example, who, as I said before, I see myself as a very middle of the range game player. If I can get close to, you boys that are a heck of a lot better than me, then I'll be extremely happy. So I mean, imagine if Jason was entering RGL, he'd be right up there. He'd be
absolutely.
It'd be potential for you and Jason to be bloody finalists. I kid you not. Noah says good. Hope to God, honestly, yeah. It'd just be nice to have some different people up at the very top of the RGL, and nothing against the regulars that seem to do well all the time, but it'd be just nice to see some different people up there.
I plan to stay at the top because I'm gonna keep. Every week I'm gonna practice a lot about the game and learn about it and get good at it.
So I'm gonna do my best.
Game and give my best every week.
Yeah. No, same dude. I'm definitely the same. Kel says Yorkshireman is the best at retro games. I wish, but I really appreciate the compliment. Thank you, Kel. Wacko is the best. He's just humble. Seeing New Blood is better. Yeah, no, I think so. It just shakes things up a little bit and makes it more interesting. People will look back at it and think, oh, that's the season where there was a new winner, or that's the season where there was some new guys that did really well. That kind of thing. It just keeps it more interesting. Julie says, have you ever got to the point where you want to give up streaming, like mental health, family? Is it stressful? Very good question, Julie. I'll let Jay answer that first, and then I'll answer it as well.
Yeah, definitely. Many times I have. That's why many times I don't stream like normally like I used to. So I stream kind of when I have time and when it's quiet when I can. When my mentally feeling okay because I do work a lot on my job.
Yeah, and you've got family. It's when
like once or twice a week. That's not too bad. I can. I'll probably stream like once or twice a week.
Yeah, I remember when I was living with my wife and wife and stepkids at the time. I didn't have a lot of time to stream. I didn't have a lot of time to to do my hobbies. Because I was there being a stepdad. Which is fine. I don't regret any of it. But it definitely family and work comes first. Streaming has to come in third place. Has to. It's prioritising, isn't it?
Yeah.
Let me just scroll up here very quickly. We're just wrapping up on these final questions here, folks. So John says, currently I'm practicing my drawing abilities. I'm an amateur artist that have drawn some neat stuff once in a while. Do you mind visiting my Facebook profile page when you guys have a chance? Yeah. Is your artwork on your John Gillis page, or do you have a specific art page that you're keeping separate from your John Gillis page there, John? Do please let us know. But put the link in the chat if you like, and we'll check it out when we get some time, definitely. Kel says gaming is more important. Hey, honestly, at the end of the day, we get one chance in life, and if you enjoy gaming, you got a gaming. You got a game. You got to. So it's a big thing. It's a big thing. Your friend is the best at Super Mario. He's got the jumper for starters. There we go. Right. So, Julie, I'll come back to your question in a second. There, Jay's just answered it. John says, "All right, what famous person have you two met or talked to online recently? And is it a streamer or an artist or storyteller or someone else?" I mean, I don't know what classes as a famous streamer, really, to be honest. In terms of famous people, I mean, I've met some players that play for Leeds United when Leeds United were one of the best football teams in England. In terms of any other real famous people, I haven't really met any. I don't think. Not that I can think of.
So for as far as being somebody famous, and like that. Yeah, I met Mike Tyson back
You
in.
did? Yeah, good shout.
I did.
You did, good
Yep.
shout, good
Yep.
shout.
Mike Tyson. He was cool as shit. Oh
Mm,
yeah, he was gone when we worked in the restaurant area. We were having the event. Like he started walking past the area you're supposed to go by. Someone had to like grab him and like direct him where to go. Like, oh yeah, like Mike Tyson was gone. He had like a big ass smile on his face. He was really nice. He was cool as hell.
yeah. It's always good that way, isn't it? You know, like when you meet, if you meet someone that,
It's like why is he watching boxing on TV?
yeah, like if you meet someone that you know that's been famous for whatever reason and they end up being really nice, like you can't ask for anything better than that kind of feeling, you know, because they're in the spotlight all the time, and you never know if what you see on TV is what they're like in real life. But as soon as you meet them, it's good.
You know what's cool? He's in like the same business as my company that I work for is.
Oh, right, okay.
He comes and does business exclusively with our company though.
Nice.
It's kind of neat.
Well, you can't go wrong with that.
So I have a feeling there'll probably be more like future events with Mike Tyson. I might hang out with him again in the future.
Nice. Okay. Hey, never say never on that one. Kel says, you guys are both legendary gamers. Who is better, Mario or Wario? That is a good question. In terms of overall moveset, you could argue that Wario actually has a slightly better moveset. But in terms of who's been around longer, got the more experience, all this kind of thing, then you'd go Mario. So
yeah, definitely. I mean, the good Arsenal's good, but like you don't got the experience.
Like you just get the impression that Mario would outwit, you know, he'd beat him tactically, wouldn't he? You know,
Most likely.
Yeah, I would say so. Yeah. Good question though. Oh yeah. What other obscure games have you played before, Jay? Noah's asking that one. Yeah. Just whilst you're thinking on that one, Jay, I'll give you a bit of thinking time there. Julie, hold on. John said the drawings are on the jungle back. Okay, no worries, John. We'll get that checked out when we get a chance. And Julie says, is gaming and streaming different, and how would you define it? Very good question, and I'll answer that because I've got an immediate answer for that. Jay, you think about those obscure games. So, in terms of the differences, gaming anyone can do, whether it be casual or semi-professional, professional, anyone can do it. Streaming, definitely not for everyone. The big difference is that when you're gaming, you are literally just that. You are literally just playing a game. When you're streaming, you're playing a game, you're keeping up with chat, you're making sure all your tech's working right. Kel says, what you're going to spend your £20 on? It's probably just going to go on bills, or if I do need anything stream-wise, I'll put it towards that. I'm out of work at the moment, Kel, so every pound counts. That's a very fair question. So yeah, the big difference is, Julie, I would say, is that it's that difference between just simply playing a game and then, you know, with the streaming, you know, it's all about keeping up with chat. The game almost becomes secondary because you're providing a mode of entertainment for people. You know, if people come into a stream, they want to interact with that streamer, and if the streamer is just sat there just going like, there's nothing interesting about that. So it's definitely, for me, there's a hell of a lot more involved with streaming than there is just playing games, in my opinion. I would say. And then in terms of your other question there, Julie, because you mentioned, have you ever got to a point where you wanted to give up streaming due to mental health, family, and all this kind of thing? There's been moments, There's been moments where I got a little bit bothered about whether I had enough people coming into the streams at all. There were moments where I didn't know what games I wanted to stream. Moments where I was getting stressed with everything outside of streaming, and so did streaming then have a priority? So yeah, there's been times, but then I think to myself that firstly, if I was to stop streaming, I'd miss it eventually. Secondly, you know, for all of you good people that keep coming into my stream, and I'm sure Jay probably feels the same, if we stop streaming, we're letting you all down. Because, you know, as I've said before, you know, you folks make the stream. I just host the thing, and you know, Jay will be the same. I would have thought. I'm assuming you agree on that. You host your stream, but it's the people who come into your stream that just add that little bit extra, and give you reason and purpose to stream in the first place. You know, there's no point streaming to nobody, is there?
I don't know what to do with one. Yeah, that is true.
I mean, that's it. That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, Noah says it there. You know, it's about the viewers more in a way, and that's right. You know, the viewers are a big part of the stream. It really is. You know, at the end of the day, I wouldn't want to have like 1 million people in the chat all chatting away, because I'd never keep up. It'd be virtually impossible. You know, so you know, it's, with the numbers that we've got right now, it's just really nice because, all right, some of the comments do go up a little bit, but I'm always able to keep up with the, you know, I'm always kind of recapping on the chat anything we've missed. You know, we go over it, and you know, you know, these kind of numbers are great, and you know, it's always a pleasure to have you all come in, and I'm getting probably speak for you on this one, Jay, that I'm sure you feel the same on that. It's always a pleasure to have your viewers come in.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I appreciate it. You cut things out.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter how long you use it, a little bit.
That's it. Key point. Very key point. Don't matter if it's 1 minute or the entire stream.
I appreciate people to pop up and say hi. They got time to pop up and say hi. I appreciate that as well.
Yeah, massively. Because again, we as streamers, I think I think you'll probably agree with this, Jay. We kind of appreciate the fact that people are literally just taking time out of their day to actually come and say hi to a streamer who is one of thousands, possibly millions of streamers out there, when there could be other priorities that are going on, like family, work, all this kind of thing.
Yeah, so I mean, time's like a precious commodity, you don't come back.
Too right.
Spend your time wisely, so people decide to come spend time hanging out. I appreciate all of that.
Yeah, you and me both. You and me both, definitely. Kel says, you guys are interesting streamers, you're both good guys. I appreciate that, Kel, thank you so much. And I say we really appreciate yourself and everyone else who comes in. You know, one thing I've always been really happy about is the fact that the people who come into my stream are all really nice people. You know, again, and on the exceedingly rare moment that I get some idiot come in, they get banned, and I mean permanently banned, because I don't allow for any crap in my streams, because it spoils it for everyone else. Everyone comes in to have a chilled out time. You know, I'm very fortunate that I hardly ever, like, I would say that in the 4 years that I've streamed, I bet I haven't banned any more than 4 people. 2, I think. There's 2 that definitely come to mind. After that, I don't think, you know what I mean? There's hardly any. You know, which is great. You're ready for bed, dude. You are definitely on the bed.
I'm having a good time with this.
Oh yeah, nah, it's great having you on. Thank you so much, man. But yeah, well, I think it's fantastic that everyone keeps bringing more questions to the table. But I think both of us are probably ready for a little bit of shut eye. Right, so let's just finish up here now. So. Right, so John says, I told you stories about my mum and vice versa, but what relative would you boys tell tales about to us this week? I don't really say much about my family on stream, John. To be fair, it's very personal. Is that? I wouldn't go too far on that one. I don't know. No. Because again, you don't know who's looking in and just not chatting and they're just watching. Do you really want to expose your family to that? I wouldn't, personally. No. John then says, since Britain's famous for railways, I can't talk about anything to do with Zelda, John. It messes with my mental health, so I'm just going to skip by that one respectfully. I do apologise. I can't talk about the Z word. It really messes me up. Julie says, I think viewers choose their favourite streamers. Like you say, you could have 1,000 streamers, but the select few pick their favourites. Yeah, no, that's right. Yeah. I guess you can rest nicely after you're done broadcasting the show. Yeah, no, exactly done. Yeah, no, it's been a great stream. This one, really enjoyed it. So yeah, no, my bed will be a welcome place straight after the stream. After I make another brew. Yep. What's your favourite game? Oh, what? So favourite game of all time, Kel? Yeah. Wow, that's a blooming good question, which we've had several times actually in the interviews, but it's a very, very hard question because it's easier to kind of do like a top 10, isn't it, rather than just saying like one specific game. Albeit in your case, Jay, I might be wrong on that one.
That's not a hard question at all.
Not for you.
Professional mode.
Yeah. So Jay's only got one favourite game, whereas I've got about 10. But yeah, Jay's particularly good on Super Golden Ghosts. Like he's an absolute beast on it, to be fair. Julie says, "Been lovely finding out about you, Jay." Yeah, I second that comment there, Jay. Thank you so much for being part of this and for getting a little bit of an insight into what makes Jay tick on a stream. Well, there you go. Just finishing up on the YouTube side. Brandon says, great interview and stream. Thanks to you both. Thanks a lot for being in the stream there, Brandon, and putting so many questions forward. Really appreciate it. I think because you are good guys, so no reason to be horrible. No, exactly that, Cal. And a lot of it's just common sense, isn't it? At the end of the day, you don't go into someone's stream to purposefully be an idiot. But unfortunately, on the rare occasion. Oh no, you're fine, dude. We're wrapping up now. Favourite game for me, I mean, there's a combination of saying like Kung Fu Master is a game I'm really good at. I've got a couple of world records on it. Street Fighter 2 Turbo came with my Super Nintendo, so Street Fighter 2 Turbo is one that I've got a lot of time for. And then the Donkey Kong Country series probably gets up there, just something that's not a fighting game. But there's loads of others as well. To be fair, I would probably need to do like a list of a top 20 or something like that. Because there's so many games that have been a really good part of my time for different reasons. That'd be my take on it. Whereas with Jay, he has a top 1. so that's how that one works. Let's have a look here. Noah says, and after God knows how much longer I've practiced. No, that's true. Yes, Mortal Kombat's going to get absolutely hammered for the rest of this week. I can tell you. I'm gunning for that top position. You got some challenge this week, Jay. I'm not on about your One Forsakens and your Green Slades.
Nope.
I'm gonna practice shit.
It's about the only game this season that I am going to practice the shit out.
I'm gonna practice every character. I'm gonna find the characters that have the best tactics for ending matches quickly.
See what characters do the most damage and combos, and then... Oh yeah. Nice.
Yeah, I'm only putting it up briefly. I'm saying nothing. And that's old anyway. That was all completed 2 days ago. So my form might dip horribly by the time I do my official run. So it probably will. I'll get official run syndrome again. You know, it'll be bloody typical. Right. So just finishing up then. So let's finish on Kel's questions here. You are more of a Nintendo man. I am personally. Yeah. I nearly called my page Innuendo Gaming, the perfect hybrid of innuendo and Nintendo, and then I realised I'm going to be streaming games that aren't just Nintendo, so then it wouldn't work. So there you go. But yeah, no, I am very much Nintendo. How about yourself, Jay? Are you a bit more diverse in terms of the different consoles, or are you kind of favouring Nintendo as well? Good question.
Well. I like the art that is done on the Super Nintendo. I like the pixel art.
Oh yeah.
A lot of the games like other similar, but they haven't really. I don't know. I feel like it's like more detailed. More detailed style of pixel art. Some of the other consoles.
Oh yeah. I mean, Super Nintendo's my favourite console of all time, closely followed by the N64. So there we go. And Kel finishes up with a very interesting one. John, we'll get onto your question finally as well in a moment. Kel says, how many press-ups can you do? Now, back in the day when I did any kind of fitness, I was always better at sit-ups than press-ups. So I could do like 100 sit-ups without any problem. Press-ups, I am chuffing useless because my back's caved in and my upper body strength, core strength, and my arms are pathetically weak. So press-ups were never a good thing for me. I could do 10 before they start getting shit. I have a great night, Julie. Thank you so much for coming in. Thank you for the questions as well. Yeah, have a great night there, Julie. Thank you so much. All the best to you. I'll see you on the next one. Yeah. How about yourself, Jay?
Push-ups.
Yeah, push-ups. Yeah.
Oh, right now I probably couldn't do a whole lot of that shit right now.
Yeah.
But when doing them, right now probably like 30 or so.
That's 20 more than me. And say I was always a bit of a beast at sit-ups, like press-ups and push-ups.
Shit. Yeah.
Yeah, my combination of my back and the fact that I had an operation which stopped me doing my taekwondo, like my fitness has just gone to hell. I probably need to start doing something like that. I need to get chiropractic as well. I need to get my body chiropractic. Get it chiropracted, get all clicks and cracks out, and then be ready for action. Too right. Right. So just finally, then we'll just give John the final hurrah on this one. Let's have a look. So we know the feeling since Jay is attached to Super Golden Ghost as a big time loves Looney Tunes on most Facebook channels. I think besides that, comedy sells. Yeah, that's a fair point. Now that you mention it, we need to diversify the list of gaming companies that we can support. Besides that, we can't let Nintendo hog all the customers. With more indie companies appearing recently, look at Cuphead, popular. If I expand this message, I'm going to lose my bloody YouTube again. It's popular for indie companies as well as AAA corporations or just play more half-baked games. Yeah, I mean, there's so many games out there now that aren't necessarily Nintendo, Sega, PlayStation or Xbox, isn't there? So, there's independent companies bringing their own stuff out. Mobile phone games or cell phone games became quite popular as well, didn't they, for a while? So, yeah, no, that's a fair point. Right, let's leave it at that then, folks. Massive thank you for all the questions that have come through, and a very special thank you to Mr. J Black. He is formerly the Doom Guy. He is back as Rockin Retro. He's on your Facebook. He's on your YouTube. Get him followed. Get him subscribed. You know the good stuff. Please go and support Jay. If you support me, do the exact same for Jay, please, because he's certainly worthy of it. Jay, massive thank you, mate. Pleasure.
Yeah, welcome, mate.
Yep.
Thank you.
Yeah, same to yourself, mate. Just stay on the line just for a second there whilst I end the stream. Yep. All the best there, John. Thanks a lot for coming in, man. Appreciate it. Kel, you have a fantastic night as well, mate. Thank you so much. Noah, top man. Thanks a lot for coming in. Brandon, thank you so much for the £20 there, mate, and thank you so much for many questions there as well. Julie, thank you so much as well, and everyone else that's been in the stream. All the likes, the shares, the follows, all the comments, all the questions, all the banter, all the good stuff. I really appreciate it. It's been great to blow the dust off the interview with WIRG, and I think we'll have to get some more on. We'll try and get Jason on from Crimson Phoenix, Trina when she feels up to it, maybe Noah, definitely Brandon. He's not getting away with it. I'm getting Brandon on here. I'll drag him by his Sideways to 7 logo if I have to. But yeah, fantastic stuff. Right, in the meantime, folks, big thank you as always. Have a great night. See you on the next stream. Bye bye.
See you later.